Oh, they dying.
It's giving sancocho.
It's giving sancocho.
I'm not gonna lie. I like when they say that. Them girls say that. I like when they say sancocho.
I see sancocho. See.
Yo, it's
It's giving Maduro.
Maduro. I like when they say mori soñando.
Oh,
that's a drink.
We can just do the podcast like in an accent in Spanish. Like we don't have to.
No,
really.
I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna get canceled.
Are we recording right now?
No, I'm gonna get
I
canceled.
don't know.
We recording?
I can't see the production.
Okay, we recording.
We are?
But I say mori soñando. Like, yo, that's, I ain't gonna lie. I've lied to so many Dominican mothers.
you're yourself, man.
You know why?
God will punish you.
You right. You absolutely right.
God will
I'd be like,
punish
yo,
you.
I'm like, oh, ma, you make mori soñando? And she'd be like, oh my God, he know. Oh my God. I'd be like, I hate that shit, but let me just let her know. I know a little something. Let me get that mori soñando. That shit is orange juice carnation, but that shit is not good.
Nah, that shit might kill COVID.
I'm gonna get killed.
That shit might be the COVID cure.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all have really good vibes right now, and in my head, I'm just playing this shit like it's just back to back, and I don't understand. I have to have a conversation with Eric Adams. I have to have a conversation with.
Why?
It's no way I gotta have a conversation with Elon Musk, Eric Adams. Like when I'm trying to get to the studio, when I'm trying to get anywhere in life, my nigga, why the fuck is there still traffic?
Because you were
in
driving
2022.
But you were driving during rush hour.
Put this together in the car. He was like, I know what I'm gonna do when I get that money.
Like this shit is crazy to me, man.
That was good.
And I hate starting the podcast off cursing and angry. Like we gotta really, like this is the first time we're together.
Yeah.
Oh, in the new year.
Oh shit! Oh, the new year.
Oh,
Word.
wow, that's right.
Yeah, Savon, don't bring
Hey, yo.
bad vibes.
It wasn't me. It was fucking the government.
Nah.
It was Eric Adams. It was all these people. Like, bro,
Right.
please
No.
build that tunnel.
But I feel
Harriet Tubman had it right in the 1800s, dog.
Jesus
Build the
Christ.
fucking
Save on.
tunnel so we
Save
can just
on.
move and get to where we
Save
gotta
Will
on.
go,
that really
bro.
like solve it?
Save on.
So
You
far.
think
It
so?
solved it for her.
Save on. It's
For
mad.
us?
Save on. It's mad tunnels here already.
It benefited Dev.
Yeah, I don't think
me,
that's the
like-
problem. I don't think that's the
Nah,
problem.
that's the
I
problem,
think it
bro.
said it
That's the
benefited
problem,
me,
bro.
Dev.
Fam, it's ridiculous.
But you know what
man.
I will say though? I feel like every time I have to go somewhere, the traffic get real treacherous. But when I don't have to be anywhere, just cool. It's light. It's
But
a
why
That's
it's always
negative
me?
thinking. Because
Why
you're like,
it's
why
always
me?
me?
Isn't that Murphy's Law?
Like, for
might
real,
be
why, it's
Murphy's
always me.
It's always you.
Is that a?
I'm always late to the pod. I don't
And you
like
live the
this.
closest, no?
And I live the closest.
Yo,
He lives in
I live 3
Jersey.
hours away, and I'd be here first. Like, hey guys.
That is kind of true.
No, I'm kidding.
Like,
You know,
it's
you
annoying,
know what we're
bro.
calling you?
What?
Beyonce.
Oh, we
you calling
did.
me?
And
Yo,
I'm
and he
called
came in, and
Beyonce.
everybody's cameras came out.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, look who.
You're Beyonce the group.
No, but you know what I
Beyonce, don't do
learned,
that
and
to me.
I'm a person who's very like I have to be on time. I have to like I be
hear you.
stressed
I hear you.
if I'm 1 minute late because I hate inconveniencing people. Like I know how stressful that was.
Yeah, rub it in
But
his
what-
face,
someone,
Reg.
what, someone, no, that's not what I meant.
No,
No,
it's okay. No,
no,
it's
because
okay.
what I learned as someone who is like that, there's no use if you're late. If you're already late, there's no use
And being
being
there.
stressed about it.
Okay.
Wait,
That's
what?
true.
Sorry.
Wait, what'd you say?
That
I was like,
completely
yo, I
different.
promise you. Like, I text the group chat. I'm like, yo, y'all can just start without me. I was ready to bust a U-turn on the FDR.
Oh, wow.
You're already here.
Nah,
Why
bro.
do
I
you-
didn't-
I was dead. I dead asked if you were okay.
Yeah, nah,
Like I was like, yo, is he
you did.
okay? Like, is he okay?
No,
That's why you're allowed to be late because you're not a
Yeah,
late person.
yeah,
like you're not.
Right, yeah, you're a punctual individual.
If I had a friend who was always late, then I'll be like annoyed. I'll be like, what the fuck? But
That's a fact.
we know it's not your fault. So.
Yeah.
We never give
I
you
was
a
like,
hard
yo, is he
time.
okay?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
look
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
you were hurt.
Well, I'm glad we all made it.
I thought
into
he
the new
hated
year.
us. No, I'm
Right.
kidding.
I'm glad we made it to the new year.
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
162. It feels like episode 1, if I'm being honest.
It does, right?
for
In a
me-
way.
For me, it feels like episode 1.
It
Like,
doesn't to me.
we went through mad.
Yo, we did like 60 episodes together. It does not to me.
I had this
Yeah,
line
his
at
face was
Baba
like,
Yogo.
are you good at lying?
I feel like
Dev, are you good at lying or do you do that? You're like, oh.
I'm an amazing liar.
Nah, he's great.
I'm really good, but I'm very
Is that a red
honest.
flag?
No. Can I tell you why?
Yes, it is.
I'm very honest with the people I love.
That's big. Yeah.
But if I don't know you,
Fuck
I
you.
might be lying.
I'm on that same shit.
might be
to you.
lying.
Yeah. Because if I don't know you, you don't gotta know my
I don't
truth.
gotta. Yeah, I really. Hey,
I'm gonna give you whatever truth.
exactly because I don't know if you might stab me in the face. Like if I tell you the truth.
This really feels like episode 1.
It feels like episode 1 to me because on my way here, I was just thinking about like, yo, what if they just quit?
What is wrong?
Like, what if I got to do this
Yeah, such
alone
no-
now?
Yo, why are
Morbid
you
thoughts.
being so negative today. We're never gonna leave you.
I'm telling you.
Is that
Fine.
abandonment
I like that.
issues?
That's what my ex
start.
said.
This is how rumors
It is
start.
how rumors start.
We are
It
all
is.
fine. We have
Yeah,
no
we
problems. We
definitely-
literally have no problems.
You wasn't here last week, bro.
What happened?
And neither was you.
Yeah, what happened?
I listened to the whole pod. What happened?
Are we breaking up? Apparently.
Who?
We're gonna get married. We're gonna get married.
Who said that?
Wait, what?
Nah, I don't know. I'm
that's
just
what they
saying.
said.
Look how you started this shit.
Yo, and he was just like, yeah, Alex deserves a week off, and now
Fuck that week, nigga.
got that
I'm
accent.
tight.
I don't know.
I fucked up my
back.
streak.
You did.
He deserves a week off.
I don't know why he did that.
Before we get into anything, let's show love to our people, our family. Rasta Clot. They have these really, really dope, amazing, sexy fire bracelets. Fellas, if you want to get your sexy on, please just throw it on your wrist. Ladies, if
See me
you
getting sexy.
if you want your man to be sexy, if you want your guy to feel good and confident about himself, ladies, also
Confident.
it had confidence.
Feel
Like
me?
it oozes. If you just pan to Dev.
Feel me?
He's not even talking. I'm still gonna talk, but I want the camera to be on Dev because if you look at his wrist, the sex appeal is just there.
Yeah.
Can we pan to the black bearded man on my left?
And this protect against ugly.
It protects against all of the ugly. You feel what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying?
Some people
As soon as you
keep
put it
saying-
on, you just get beautified. Boom.
Yeah, they do. Rasta Clot, they do have a code at the checkout. They partner with us for a couple of episodes, and that code is Need to Know Pod. It will be in the description as well. But again, it is all about challenging yourself, putting positivity and just taking opportunities to that
Absolutely.
next level.
That's a big fact.
Absolutely.
So please enjoy your Rasta Clot bracelets. I actually bought myself a new zodiac sign Rasta Clot.
Oh, Capricorn King. Yes.
Capricorn.
It's my birthday week, so fuck y'all. I
One
get
time
shade.
for the
birthday.
birthday.
I can be late.
It's
It's her
two
birthday
times for the
like Friday.
birthday.
Bad
boy.
bitch
Hey,
birthday.
3 times for the birthday. Sorry.
Yeah. So if you want to just buy somebody a gift, go to rastacloud.com. Again, at the checkout, it is Need to Know Pod, capital letters. They will give you 20% off
That's a
on
deal.
the checkout. Let them know who sent
That is a
you.
deal.
That is a deal.
That is a deal.
That's a really good deal.
Sometimes people be doing like coupon codes and they give you like 3% off.
Yo, those codes
why'd
be
you do
so
that?
ass. It covered 4% of the shipping.
Yeah.
Like what?
And then when you're from
87
New York,
cents.
shipping tax like 18, so it wasn't no deal.
Yo, New York tax on clothes and shit be crazy. It'd be like 18%.
Can't
I'm like,
relate.
what is
Jersey,
this?
we don't have that.
Why do we live in New York? Like, why do we do this to ourselves?
I've
Wait,
been,
what,
I've been
what?
said that.
What?
Why do we do this?
Ben
What?
said that.
Like, what is
Because-
the toxic relationship
because-
between the citizens of New York and New York City?
You know what it is? It's really
Pride.
the best place on earth.
Pride.
But then it's also the worst place on earth.
It is.
So
That
you
was
just
so
gotta
good.
just chill.
That was good.
It's hell out here, bro.
Yeah.
That was good. That was the best
Yeah. I see-
analogy of New York.
I seen somebody
It's
on
the
Twitter say
worst.
something similar, and
Yeah.
I couldn't. It really,
Yeah.
I felt that in my soul.
There's the-
Like
yeah.
it's literally the best of the best,
Yeah.
and the worst of the worst.
Like,
that
why
we
do
stuck in.
why do we neglect
Yeah.
like those states in the middle of the country? Like, why don't we just go to
Because
Montana?
you really want to live there? Like,
But it's
Alright,
better.
Craig's.
It has to be.
oh my
better.
bad. Oh fuck.
No, we don't got people that live in
no,
Montana.
no, because I
Minnesota.
think because everyone is like,
Montana.
oh, my rent is $1,000 for my mansion. I'm like, okay, but I don't want to live there. Like, I hate when they
Like,
do
what
that.
you,
Like,
after you pay for your house, what do you do? It's like that.
I love living here. Like, I
I'm
do.
thinking about like a location change.
She said, okay,
Oh,
but
shit, my bad.
wait, wait.
You gonna move to Idaho?
I'm thinking about it.
What are you talking about?
Thinking about it, bro.
Where are you going,
Bro,
Savon?
I
No,
can't
but-
leave the crib. This COVID shit.
There's
the
COVID
rent
everywhere.
is crazy. It's not in Montana.
It's not in Florida either.
I've
There's
never
There's
heard-
apparently in Texas.
No, there's mad COVID everywhere.
North Dakota.
You're just gonna be lonely.
There's
over
definitely
there.
some vid in Dakota.
No, there's vid everywhere, but there's places that say they don't really care too
Yeah,
much.
because they just don't
about
test
that.
people. They just don't test
Yeah.
people.
How many deaths, Devvon Terrell? Because you're like super informed.
Uh-oh.
You know everything in the world. Like,
Uh-oh.
if I need an answer, I'm gonna go to you.
Sure.
Like, automatic.
Sure.
How many deaths have occurred in South Dakota?
Holy shit.
From COVID. From COVID.
Imagine 13.
So here's the thing, right? I am trained.
Yeah.
I'm very trained.
He's
There's a
seasoned.
reason why you notice. You probably
You don't
never
catch
noticed.
him.
I never talk about this shit.
Ever.
But boy, do I have so much here. And the fact that I know that stat, I am not saying
Yo, you're
anything
sick. You're
on
sick.
that because
You're
the
sick.
internet is censoring people,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna stop right there.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So we gotta start
but
doing
people
this thing.
are passing. Yes,
But wait, no, hold on. You talking about something you want to relocate? You
Yeah,
wanna
where are you
move.
going?
We gotta back up a little
Nah,
bit.
we gotta move, bro.
Well, are you being like
Where are we
deadass?
going?
Wait,
Bro,
or do you mean like Jersey,
Did
Connecticut,
y'all
or
hear
you
what-
mean like?
You heard what this nigga Eric Adams said last week?
what did he say? What
Yo,
he say?
he's
Eric Adams is
bonkers,
New
bro.
York's new mayor, correct?
Yes.
For everyone that doesn't know.
Right. Sorry.
He's different, bro.
Yeah.
He is literally the definition of
black
skin
mayor,
folk,
right.
ancient kinfolk. Like he just
What did
be
he-
wilding.
what did he
bro.
say? What did he say? I'm
He
interested.
treats us like we're lab rats. I'm gonna play the clip if I can find this fucking clip.
He used to be
He
the
was talking
police.
about like
He was a police chief.
You know the
He
thing
was.
is with me, I don't even have a problem with that. Like, if
Me
you're
either.
a cop,
I don't.
if you're
Yeah,
part of
no.
law enforcement,
Yeah, I don't.
I don't have a problem with
Yeah,
that.
I don't.
What I have
Same.
a problem is when people put down other people for their lack of something. So
yes.
Eric Adams said last week, low skilled workers like cooks, messengers, Dunkin' Donuts employees don't have the academic skills to sit in a corner office.
Are you dumb?
What?
Why did he shoot at Dunkin' Donuts
I have
employees?
no
He,
idea.
Why?
did, he
This
said.
should
Did
take
he?
back
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
No, he actually said
I
it.
would.
conference.
I will say this. I would like to read more into the context of what he said. Also,
Of course.
Yeah, but you gotta
'Cause
know that you can't call people low skilled.
I would like to know what he meant.
You can't call a cook low skilled. They're actually mad skilled.
I want to. Yeah, I want to hear the rest of that.
They're
'Cause-
probably the
I'll get the
most
clip.
skilled.
I will cue.
And also, there's a
I
reason
wanna know
why
the
like
context.
those jobs were called like essential workers, because like we need those jobs to make society go
I
round.
agree with you.
See, I feel like in this
Look,
country, if you're
let's
not
listen.
like an accountant or
I want to listen.
Yes, I would
do
like
it.
to hear it.
yeah, you
Please
gotta hear him.
Okay.
turn it up.
Of course, I got you.
Sharing with their employees, you are part of the ecosystem of this city. My low-skilled workers, my cooks, my dishwashers, my messengers, my shoe shine people, those who work in Dunkin' Donuts, they cannot.
Why they get a shot?
don't have the academic skills to sit in a corner office. They need this. We are in this together, and we.
What you talking about?
And he's saying we need this
sharing.
as far as going back to work. Like they need this because they're dumb. They don't have anything else to do.
So-
like, what the fuck? Who is this guy?
Very
I
bad,
hear you.
very bad delivery.
I
Yoke
just
is
think that
crazy.
right. I think that I understood the nuance of what he was trying to say. I'm really big on trying. I said this. Yeah, I was like, I'm really
Yeah.
just gonna give people chances and not let the media blah blah blah.
Right.
But I don't think that was the right way to say it. Absolutely, I think that was. That was
You're right.
That could
Because
be
anyone
I'd
of
be
them people
offended.
from Dunkin'
I'd be-
Donuts
or cook.
could go to school.
And
Yeah,
I could be the
be
illest cook in the
given the
world. I'm a chef.
opportunity.
I'm a culinary arts
I'm a
major.
culinary
I
arts-
mean, yeah. So
Or I
Yeah.
just don't have the opportunity to go make a fucking career in an
Exactly.
office somewhere.
or maybe
Literally.
I'm
life happens.
Maybe I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Also,
Exactly.
So I don't want to. Yeah. So
Yeah, for him to be like low skill.
they have no choice. Yeah. So I do understand that, and yes, I do think that delivery was a little off-putting.
nasty.
That was off-putting.
It's nasty. Bro.
It was very off-putting.
It's a continuation of things, and I think my battle with traffic in New York City today really. I
That's
needed
full
a
circle.
fucking
Now he wanna
figurehead.
move.
I need a figurehead.
Now he
Where
wanna
would you
move.
move? Where would you move? Where would
Yeah,
you
that's
move?
If I
a good
had to
question.
move,
Yeah.
like for real,
I think he's gonna say Florida.
no,
Oh.
no.
Oh, really?
No,
Don't
say
no,
Philly.
No.
Don't say Philly or something.
I like Florida. I,
don't
I
think
lived in
Philly.
Florida. I like
I
Florida.
like a real location. I really like DC.
Yeah.
Personally, I
Me
really like
too.
DC.
Interesting.
I like
I
DC.
love
DC is
DC.
Interesting.
But DC is still
go there all the time
expensive,
now, 'cause-
and the traffic is still horrible.
Yep.
So if I had to move anywhere and there was no traffic at all, I'm going to Utah.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're not. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, for real.
No, you're not.
I can tell you 1,000 reasons why you're
be-
not
no,
going
You're
to
gonna be
Utah.
fed up in like a week,
No.
You want to know why?
You and young
It's a dry
boy
state.
NBA.
and there's no DoorDash.
I don't like wet states.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
You
no.
brought 2 bottles of wine to this pod last week.
There you go.
you-
Reggie got it. Dry, you snitching? Dry. It's a dry state. The liquor laws are very different.
So you
And-
can smuggle.
Okay.
Savon, you are not surviving in
What do you wanna
Utah.
do?
Bro, y'all
Okay.
crazy?
Okay.
He want to become Utah's biggest liquor smuggler.
And
Look.
it's the Mormon capital of the world.
What
Not
do you
saying
wanna
that's a
do? What do
bad
you wanna
thing.
do?
Not saying that's a
Liquor
bad thing, but it's
smuggler.
also a very religious.
Yo, why
Okay.
don't y'all ever tap into y'all ancestry?
I am.
I did. I can tell you
Bro,
my
I'm from
23andMe.
Nigeria.
No, bro, y'all never
I'm
tapped
Ghanaian.
in, bro.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Do y'all know what they was doing
mad
back in the
African.
1800s?
He was like, I'm from
What happened? What
Nigeria.
they
Where are we going?
Bro, they smuggled everything and built tunnels.
Yeah, why you gotta
This
do-
state would be so much better if we smuggled shit and built tunnels.
Wait, what are you talking about? What did that have to do with slavery?
Harriet Tubman, bro. Black people, strong.
you are sick.
1800s.
So, Savon-
I could move to Utah because I could make a way. My
So,
ancestors
You know what?
made a way.
Let's let him have this one.
No, we will not.
Let's let him.
It's actually not a tunnel. Also,
Yo, it's actually not a title.
She ain't dick.
Oh my god! No, there were different
Nah,
stops.
don't get me wrong. They could have been digging.
it was more like a trail. It was more like a trail. It wasn't an underground
There
tunnel
was
the whole way.
designated stops for people to like.
So that's
be
false
safe.
advertisement.
Oh my god!
So now who do I talk to about the false advertisement of this fucking Underground Railroad shit?
Boy, want to live like the 1800s. Let it go, man.
Nah, bro, we might as well. Shit. I came across an article that I posted on my Finsta. Yo, y'all are crazy for finding me on my Finsta, by the way.
How did he do that? How did he do
You only
that?
posting your close friends. That's true. Like you only showed the close friends.
I only show my close
Yeah,
friends.
Maybe they went through.
No, don't give them no. Nah, don't.
Wow.
I think I know how they did it.
But
I
don't
think I
tell
know.
them how.
I know
Okay,
exactly
so I
how they
got
did
it.
it.
But yo, they
Now that I think
found
about
me.
it.
They found my Finsta.
Well, you have a very funny Finsta profile pic too. I thought that was funny. It's with Ja Rule when he said,
Don't say now they're gonna you're gonna have to change it.
That's a classic moment.
Finsta.
Oh my bad, I was supposed to do that.
Now they're gonna find it.
Nah.
All they gotta do is find the profile picture.
Oh,
what
that's
it
not
is?
good.
You
Sorry.
don't follow that many people.
I don't.
You the only nigga I know that publicly told us about his face.
That's what I said when he mentioned it. I was like, that's not the point, Savon.
Right.
I'm
Something's wrong
breaking
with it.
all the stereotypes.
He's like, hey
Oh,
guys.
I need to get one, huh?
Like, so there was two.
It's very releasing. Like it's very therapeutic.
To get that kind of.
Oh yeah, I just talked.
I found my old
it's better that
one
way.
the other day. One day we're gonna do a Patreon episode of me reading my old Finsta stories. Like
I
that
love
was a
that.
different
Oh, shit.
person.
That's like-
wow.
It was very
I'm
thoughty.
scared.
It was,
Ooh,
it
I
was
wanna
very
hear
thoughty.
that.
That's
Reggie
you.
says
I'm a married woman now, so I could do it.
they want me to talk about bust it open. Fuck out of here.
I'll be like, guess what I did last night? Like it was very.
guess what I did last
We're
night?
gonna read it. It's gonna be
Like
a
that?
very good episode.
Really?
Fucking
We should put that on
Dominican
Patreon.
Reggie.
Oh yeah,
Dominican
No,
Reggie.
I'm ready. No, I'm
That's
ready.
Uptown Reggie for sure.
Uptown
Oh my
Reggie
goodness.
is hard. You are from
Uptown
Uptown.
Reggie.
You was in the video.
I do live 5 minutes away from the Heights.
Yeah, you are definitely Uptown Reggie.
That's funny.
I don't know what topics y'all got.
Wait, no, actually,
Wait.
I know we had an order. I'm sorry.
No. Do your thing. Spit. Let's go crazy.
But I just so I have a close friend as well. Everybody in this room is in my close friends. But like, okay, but I posted a little, I was excited because a bitch edited her first vlog.
Oh shit.
And now I was so excited. I've been working because it was a vlog of when I went to the Mary J. Blige concert with Vivo. So I was like, oh, I'm finally doing something cool. Let me vlog it. It actually came out really nice. I'm so proud of myself. I did like a little transition, a little music, a little split screen. And I could not wait to bring it up because it's for the Patreon.
Got you.
Hey.
And I'm very proud of it. But no. Sorry, that was loud. 6 minutes into us being in the studio reunited, here comes Dev, Mr. fucking content man, with the high quality camera. Like, oh yeah, guys, I'm vlogging. I'm like, okay, thanks. I was so proud of myself, Dev.
We can be proud. It's all going on
This is the
Patreon.
first time I ever edited a video, and you could tell I edited it because it's not like high quality.
His ass.
Wait, no.
No. The quality is fine, but
It's a
just you
vlog.
could tell like I did it, like the subtitles and
I
shit.
did it.
I was so proud.
Subtitles?
You should be.
Yo,
there's some-
can we round of applause?
facts.
for
Thank
Reggie,
you.
please?
I was trying
Mad
to,
work, right?
I was
Yeah.
trying to step it up.
I ain't gonna have subtitles.
And
on my
I asked
shit.
Pierre for like the assets, like the little title thing.
Oh, you went crazy.
Come on.
But now here comes Mr. Dev,
Well,
Mr. Viral Sensation Dev.
It's gonna be a slew of
We're
things.
gonna have a vlog off.
Yeah, we're gonna have a vlog off on
I
Patreon.
think it would be cute if like you watch my vlog and it's very like. Obviously, like, oh, my first vlog, and then here comes Dev the next day posting his vlog and being like high quality YouTuber. So
I
it's-
bet you fuck around people like both of them, and it's just like, yo, that's Reggie shit and that's Dev shit. I bet you, like, at the end of the day, all of our listeners win.
I think
They
That
get all
is
the
fact.
content.
yeah,
That's a
because
fact.
me,
They
I
always
vlog
content.
mostly like when I be going out to like brunch with my friends, like the content. So it's like different. It's like my life.
good.
But you came in here in the studio and gave the back like behind the scenes. So
Right.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun. The Patreon, please
that'll be dope.
subscribe because I'm really like it was really fun. I want to like keep doing it.
Good.
It was like
It wasn't.
I don't know. I really
Vlogging isn't weird for you guys.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. How about you? Because you vlogged
I
before.
like, I like doing
Good
it.
content,
It's just I gotta finding time for it is like
Yeah.
to do it and stuff like that. But nah, I like
I be
yeah.
sometimes
I like
I be
doing it.
wanting to vlog in front of places or I'm in the spot.
Right.
and I pull a phone out, and I feel like a freaking
No,
boss.
yeah.
I would love to see you vlog.
Because he wouldn't. I feel like you wouldn't.
You know who he be with?
But me, I have the personality for like I also have the personality and the friends who like
You do.
We love like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it'll just be like, hey guys.
I think it fits-
it's not weird for me. It's not weird.
fits your
See, when I
brand a
pull the
lot.
phone out, they're gonna be like, "Yo, what you doing with the phone now?"
Also,
nigga?
I watch a lot of vlogs. I watch a lot of vlogs, so I knew what I wanted it to look
to
like.
do.
Wait, what do you say? What do you say?
Like, Alex had to go try to do a vlog. These niggas might fucking shoot this nigga. What the fuck are you doing?
So I'm be like, "Yo, why the fuck you got this camera up here, nigga?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Day
"Oh,
one?
alright, my
Yeah,
fault." They said they be
vlogging Alex's
vlogging.
friends and vlogging my friends is gonna be a completely
Alex would
different
have
vibe.
to put a hidden camera to vlog.
Yeah.
But yours will be funny though.
That's kind of funny.
That might work.
A hidden camera?
No, hell
Nah,
no.
that's obvious.
Because if he gets caught,
No, let's not do this. Let's not
bad.
encourage this.
Sorry.
if Alex gets caught, we may be
I'm
down
a
to co-host.
citizen. We good. It's just,
Nah, that's a fact.
We be baking.
Yeah, of course. Oh,
bad.
That
That
was
was
obvious as fuck of me. I'm excited for you. I really do want to see what you I just want to see how you know what I like about vlogs, people that just get into it,
Yeah.
because I really like to see people develop. I like to see the development of people, because when I go to, for instance, like a like a David Dobrik, for instance, when I look at his early stuff and that transition of wow, it got simpler and better. I noticed that, and that's what I've learned a lot with vlogging and stuff like that. It's like the easier you make it a part of your life, and the easier it is, for some reason it just works.
And you could tell they're used to pulling out the camera and be like, "Hey guys, like the."
Exactly. It feels
like that
natural. You find
comfortability.
you
Yeah,
find
me,
yourself.
I don't have that
Okay.
yet because I was like, I gotta remember to vlog today. Is gonna be fun,
Right.
But I also watch a lot of vlogs. Like I just like regular shit,
That's
like
good.
of
That's
people
good.
who live in different cities because I like seeing their life. I watched this like vlog where she like lives by like the fucking North Pole. Like I like shit like that.
Oh, wow.
So I already knew what I wanted to do
Right.
and like what I wanted to look like.
Right.
And subscribe to the Patreon.
Definitely
So,
do
That's
that.
fine. I think
to
the
Patty.
cool thing about vlogging is like people that have a real strong core fan base with the vlogging experience, they really love you.
Yeah, like the
Like,
OnlyFans
Yeah.
models.
They build
They
with
got
you.
some crazy
Wait,
vlogs,
who-
right?
He went that way.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
He
Oh,
went
OnlyFans. Okay.
over there.
Nah, cause that's a vlog
You
too,
subscribe?
right? No, I told you I don't.
Never?
Nah,
I'ma
I
give you
did
my
do it one
password.
time.
I'ma give you my password.
He's like,
I
nah.
definitely did it one time.
I'm gonna give you
Yeah?
my password.
Nah,
For what? Password for what?
Nah, cause I had to find
OnlyFans.
something out for one of my homies. I'm saying too much.
You got one of them.
I
one
got
of
a
them.
wild burner account.
Me and my man split the OnlyFans to see something real quick.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was like probably like $3.99.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
She's not getting all of my coins.
I know what you're talking about.
She
I was
can only
like,
get half.
I gotta just this one.
We was like, yo, wait, they got one?
gotta do it.
I'm not gonna lie. When it show up on your card though, it don't look.
Yeah, nah.
I don't like it.
Does it say OnlyFans?
.com. That's the site.
I had to go to my accountant, right? And this is when I was just like buying all like the $1.99 ones. I'm like, yo, you know what? These
it's my porn.
shorty, they don't really like know they worth, they value.
Right.
So if
Right.
you only got your subscription for $1.99, I'm gonna support. Like,
Sure.
even if I
Yeah,
never
so
looked,
I'm
like, you know what? Here you go.
I like porn. I watch porn.
You broke, I'm broke. Fuck it. Here we go. $1.99. Fuck it.
Shake that ass.
Right? So I had no idea. My mom.
Shake
she
that
had been
ass.
on me. Savon, you gotta do it. You know, the T word. I don't say that word. The T word.
What's the T word?
Gotta get
Taxes.
it back in blood. Gotta get it back in blood. But anyway, the T word. She's on me.
Don't listen to him. Everybody do their taxes.
Everybody here is good.
My mom was on me like, yo, do your taxes, buy your taxes. So I'm like, yo, mom, I got you. Don't worry. She's like,
T-word.
Savon, I'm gonna send you to our family accountant.
Right.
She's gonna make sure
Yep.
all of your finances are good and dandy.
Right.
So make sure you print out these things. And I'm like,
Okay.
cool, mom, let me print this out.
Right.
So I'm going over. I'm like, oh, cool. You know, DoorDash, mad DoorDash.
Family
Like
accountant.
meals and entertainment.
I was
gotta
living
print out all your-
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm living like a bachelor. It's
Yeah.
just me. I'm not cooking at the time. I didn't love myself. I wasn't
Of course
cooking
you
for
didn't.
myself.
Yeah.
Before
So
she
it's
Oh my
lost.
God, he
DoorDash,
said,
right?
of course you didn't.
Men rarely love themselves.
And then I got down and I was looking like, yo, I started scratching it off. Like, why does it say OnlyFans? And then it's capitalized.
It's big.
Yes.
It
They
says
capitalize it on the bank statement.
.com.
So now
Yo.
I'm in this dilemma. Like, do I just not do my taxes? Or do I show my accountant that
Look,
I've been
he wouldn't go
like,
to
Your
making a
accountant
bank.
probably
You're
doesn't
good.
care. Like,
you know you can write that off, right?
OnlyFans?
It's entertainment.
It falls under entertainment. Like meals and entertainment falls in the same category.
you about
on
to make a
from
lot of money
tax-
next year.
From a tax perspective, you can write that fucking
Yo,
shit
Rob,
off.
timestamp that. Keep going. What happened?
Meals and entertainment, right?
Yeah.
It's meals and entertainment. I am researching. Excuse me.
Meals
I'm
and
researching.
entertainment.
This is a famous IG model, and I'm trying to get in communication and understand her brand more.
I like the broke
Good.
no, he's not even lying. Because at Genius one time, my editor had to watch like porn because there was something about the music in it, and he went into the stairway and like had to like watch it during work hours.
Come on, man.
So that's like actually a thing where you research that.
This is America, nigga.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Fuck is
And
y'all
that's the
talking about?
problem. That's the problem. Well, we could write off OnlyFans, but can't solve traffic. That's the problem. And that's exact. It comes full circle. I promise you.
That's why I ride bikes in New York City.
That's a full circle moment right there.
That really is.
Ride bikes in New York City.
But
You can do better.
But I also want to talk about content.
When I pull up on your block, I do the shooting. Then we skirt off in that whip like what we doing. Couple shooters with me, we just caught a lick. Jump up out the whip, you know what it is.
Let's
Now
go.
I pull up 30, chicken, curry, shuttle, spicy,
Oh my-
movie, likely. You never find another shooter like me, shooter like me, yeah. All my life, I spread the odds like you.
From the song,
That's
nigga.
my shit.
You gangsters y'all never felt that way.
they never felt it.
You never felt like how I feel.
Never been outside.
Never
them niggas.
been what I've been through.
It hits harder
never
because
been
like
outside.
after getting to, I would have seen that like 2 years ago maybe if you did that. Like I would have obviously loved it, but it hits harder now that like we've talked and like I know like where you're from and he's like dead ass. Like, he has talked about this before on the podcast.
If anybody doesn't know, that was our shooter, Devvon Terrell.
That's the Uda.
You went
Shooter
viral.
like him.
Yeah. Big
You
facts.
went big
Nah,
viral,
yeah, that's crazy.
bro.
OD.
But he stays doing this. Like it's nothing
yeah.
to him. Like he
Why you
really
do that? Why
like
you do this?
Why
Why-
do,
yeah,
why
why
I
you
do
do
this?
this? Yeah,
this
yeah,
was
yeah.
my plan for the top of the year. I said, yo, I'm gonna really start attacking TikTok and stuff like that. And I had a plan. I took
You're really
everything.
good.
Thank you, brother. I took everything off of my
He does this,
my
like,
IG and just made it real. I see what the world wants as far as social. I
about
see
to
what
say
social
that.
media
Where
wants
it's
from
going.
us.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, bet this is what we got to do. So for me, I've reconfigured my brain to content first, music second.
That's beautiful.
what I told you before. What I told him before you got here was I love TikTok. I've been on TikTok like I don't make TikToks, but like I scroll so I know the app well, and it felt like okay, everybody had their fun in 2021. You know, you guys had your little viral moment, and here comes Dev because he
show you how
gets
to do
it.
it.
Like he knows how to do it. You could just tell. Like he has like the mind for it.
Appreciate it.
So it was good seeing that. I was like, finally,
I was glad
professional.
to, believe me. I was like, man, I've been planning this for like 6 months.
Yeah,
Wow.
he just
This
gets
works.
it. Like what it should
Yeah.
sound like, what it should.
Yeah, and it's still you can tell there's talent there. Like it's not shit. Like you know what I mean. You can
That's
tell
what
like,
it felt
You're
refreshing.
singing.
Like
right.
You're singing.
and the
Right.
writing and
Right.
I'm just like, oh, yes.
Your voice is like beautiful.
Thank you. Brother.
And I hate looking at you, telling you your voice is like beautiful.
It's
But
uncomfortable.
I gotta be
okay.
honest, bro. Like,
He's like, I'm
Me too.
uncomfortable too.
I'll be like, damn. Like, how can I do that?
I will say this though, this style of content is how I was originally introduced to you
Right.
when I was back in high school.
Right.
How does that
That's
feel
what I'm saying,
right
like,
now? Is
he
that a full
does
circle moment for
this.
you? How in
It, like-
2022, this is still the type of stuff that's pretty
Kind of
relevant?
working, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
So you know what's crazy? We was
Yeah.
all talking about before we got on the mics and stuff like that about just like reinventing yourself and figuring out
Right.
everything. So I'll be honest, for years, maybe a couple years, I was just like, yo, I'm trying to figure out myself on social media again because these algorithms, all of these things change so much. We all know what I'm talking about. So for me, it was just like for so long, I was like, I have to find, like, I'm always trying to find rips in the internet, right?
Yeah.
Like, for the past couple of years, I've been playing the industry game. I've been playing that game, the industry.
The industry.
But what always worked for me is playing to just the fans and just playing to just the people. And so I've come back into that world. Like, you know, I'm done playing the industry game. It's too tough of a game. It doesn't work. It's really
And it's not your heart.
It's
Like
not where my heart
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
and I'm not really one for just buddy, whatever. You know what I mean? Like trying to.
It's fake, bro.
Yeah.
The industry
Bro.
is fake.
It's tough, man.
Entertainment is fake. Industry
it.
is fake.
Yeah.
Hollywood is fake. All of it is
Yeah.
fake. Nobody really likes each other.
No one likes
They just
each
have
other,
to
yeah.
use each other. And I think the latest example was in football. Y'all know this is not a sports podcast, but that is my life outside of podcasting.
Right.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown, great player. Went through a lot of bullshit and called it on himself, most of it. But he said about Tom Brady, he said, yo, Tom Brady needed me. He was not my friend.
Right.
Okay? He needed me because I'm a talented, skilled receiver at what I do.
And I felt
and
it.
he's talented as what he does. And we needed each other. We are not friends.
Right.
And a lot of people don't understand, like, that's what this entertainment shit is.
Right.
That's what the
hate it.
industry is.
I
That's
hate
what
it so
music
much.
is.
It's relationships.
Because
and
you
stuff
know
like that.
what it
Yeah.
is? Because it's like for people that really, I hate when these people say that. I'm a genuine person. Like, shut the fuck up. No, you're not.
Well, when you have to
when you have pure intentions, like really, naturally, and like these social media apps really don't deter the way you think. Yeah. It's so fucking frustrating trying to put content out, bro, right? Yeah. For instance, right?
It is, man.
Sometimes if I like, let's say if I'm on my story, or if I'm not on my story, right? Let's just say I'm posting this week. Right. Today I could probably see like 1,000, maybe 1,500 views. Okay. Because of the algorithm, the next day I could probably post the same sort of content and see like maybe 100 people.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a very fickle.
It's mad weird,
It's
bro.
a fickle thing, and we're lab rats in the experiment. I do want to say this, and I did want to use with that moment that I had on the internet, and now I'm going crazy with content now. Now I'm just like, I got it. What I want to say to anybody that's dealing with the depression, any entertainer out there that's dealing with depression or any type of like drought with your social media and stuff like that, I want to let you know from somebody that's been doing this shit for a very long time, I was in that fucking drought. Like, I'll be honest with you, and I've never been the type of person to be on some like fake it till you make it type shit. I was fucked up. Like, I'll be honest, my Instagram...
And it's not because of the app itself. It's because you know the impact that this app is supposed to help with and what you're trying to put out.
Right, it's not there. And I suffer with that. And I really want to get this off right quick, Savon. My bad, if you just give me this moment. I really want to say this because I know a lot of people deal with that as creators, and I know we deal with that. And I'm going to be one of the creators right now to be honest with y'all and say, yo, shit was fucked up. When I look at my Instagram, it was going down. I was losing followers every day. I'll be the one to tell you that. And I had to constantly keep throwing paint at the fucking wall. I had to constantly get uncomfortable. I had to constantly keep trying things because the world had changed. It's changing faster than it ever has, and that's why we all struggle. So to any content creator, I say that to make this point. If you are a content creator and you're in that drought and you're dealing with something, I'm telling you now, listen to me, keep throwing paint at the wall, keep pushing, keep trying, and keep manipulating things until something worked. Because I finally caught something that fucking worked again, and I figured out my place on the internet again. So I want to give that to anybody. Hopefully that inspires someone, and don't feel down on yourself. It's not you. It's just you got to figure out the new medium that these people that watch our social media can actually adapt to and kind of just figure out. So don't fucking give up. I know that sounds corny, but I'm dead ass because a lot of y'all is going through that, and I know that's going to resonate with a lot of content creators right now.
Absolutely.
And the fact that you came like this resurgence, I don't want to say resurgence. It's not like you like were okay. Good. So I don't want to say that for you, but like the fact that you're at this again and it's doing something that you like love. Yes. Like that this is your bag.
Yes.
So
it's my bag, bro.
You love to see it.
Because it shows so many different sides of you, right? It's comedic. Right. It's your vocal ability. Right. You know what I'm saying? Production. I know y'all produced it. Yeah. Like it's dope, bro.
Shout out to El Gene and Buggy for help. But we all did that together. We got some more. Yeah. But we having fun. And that's what it's about. It's just about having fun, man. Like, it's something that I just feel like, yo, I'm actually inspired to do it because it's actually fun.
Can I get a cameo?
Fuck yeah. What are you, crazy? Oh, I have ideas. I was like, yo, I'm going to do NTK with certain shit and stuff like that.
You about to turn it up.
I'm going, bro.
I'm going. Devvon Terrell real?
I think I could I think I know what I could do.
Yeah. I'm going.
I think, damn, idea just hit me.
Wait, what can I do?
Let's try to hit 500,000 TikTok followers by Let's Have a Date.
Okay.
I'm setting a goal for my.
Wait, you or our page?
For me personally.
Okay, because I was like, we're not hitting.
I was like, yeah, I'm about to
says who? OnlyFans. Says who though?
We're not him.
Says who? Said who? Why can't NTK be that? I don't know why.
Well, says who? We got some things we got to discuss.
That's right.
So
I bet. Look at that. I like.
We got some things we got to discuss. Don't worry.
When Savon called me, I'm like, what you got?
Yeah, we got some things we got to discuss. Don't worry.
You'd be like, hey, top of the morning.
I say in about 3-4 months, I want to be at 500,000 TikTok followers.
Oh,
easy. 4 months.
Easy.
I would do that 4 months. That's my goal. So that's my goal set for myself. Like, yo, bro,
honestly,
I want that.
It's the winter, so I kind of been covering up. But I feel like if I made an appearance on your feed, like with my short shorts that I wear in the summer, I think I can really take you to the moon. Like, I really think we can take you to the moon.
That's how you get the women.
We do that.
I'm serious.
I'm out of here in a day.
That and his beard butter.
Beard butter?
Thighs and beard butter, bro. I think we can really take things over, man.
I'm with the shits with my friends. I'm with y'all, man.
Yeah.
I'm with the shits with all of this shit, bro.
Yo, I got a question for y'all, man.
Okay.
I wasn't here last week. I was tight, but I did feel this way in my home, in my bed. Are y'all proud to be podcasters?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
It's different for me because I kind of like, this was already an existing machine, and then I just kind of like jumped on. So it's very different for me because I'm not like, I don't know.
I like that. I was able to jump on a very established brand.
Yeah, you guys built this out the like. I kind of just like cheated, if anything. Like you guys already had a core beautiful audience. I just kind of weaseled myself in here,
and it felt good.
But you know what though? I love
That's
that.
what she said.
Was fire.
That's what she said. Yeah,
and I cheated, and I left everybody I was with.
And those words have scarred me. Be careful, Dev.
Oh my God, I cheated.
Pussy
was fire.
And I only ask because I'm very proud too, because I'm naturally just a very proud person, and anything I do is lit. But
big triple Aries gang.
big triple A. The fuck are you talking about? Everything we do active. Hello,
We know.
we just wouldn't do it.
I love it.
Ooh, I have an answer.
Hello, we're lit. Now,
Exactly.
Like, are you dumb?
No, exactly.
Come
that
on,
was my
bro.
answer because
Are you
like I
dumb,
think
bro?
I am proud because I know if anybody. Even someone who makes fun of podcasts, if they check out our podcast, I know they're gonna like it.
See, now wait,
like
I love that
we're
right
mad
there.
funny. Like we're
That's where I'm at though.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
you see how you guys were able to break down. It's dope that you guys are a part of a great team already.
Yes.
And that we know it's a successful one.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I first meet people and we doing the whole, yo, what do you do? It's hard for me to say podcaster, bro.
Well, what do you say?
I get it.
I work in a
Producer?
library
What?
in the video department.
The video.
Honestly,
in the library.
if someone said it to me, I'll be like, I'd be very intrigued. Like
Yeah,
I'm not even trying to be funny.
Digitize old
They
film.
don't. He doesn't say that.
Yes,
And he has glasses.
He doesn't say that.
I do.
I know he does.
You have glasses and a
What's
beard?
fucked up is that I would believe it.
I told you the glasses. He has glasses.
Y'all work in the
I'm
video
like, yo,
department.
this nigga probably
You're
mad
diverse,
smart.
bro. You got a lot of
Yeah, you
different
look like a
looks.
bookworm.
You can do mad shit with your looks, bro. Like, I can see you in the books because of the glasses.
I'll be like, what's your favorite book, Alex?
A bookworm.
I love a recommendation.
And you'll be like,
What is your latest read? Imagine that's Alex Bag.
Yeah.
He's telling
Come to the
girls
library.
books to read.
Books to read.
that's
Yo.
lit. No, that's lit.
No, that is
stop.
fire.
That's
That
lit.
is
nasty
That's like the
bag.
zodiac sign. That's like that's a whole different bag.
It's like cousins. They're like they're related.
Yeah.
But
You
honestly,
book
like,
niggas.
I'm hyped to say I am one because I know what we did here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But bro, it's just I understand why people get turned off when they
Yeah, me
hear the
too.
term podcaster.
I don't. You know
Like
what? I believe
before
you.
I didn't understand it.
Okay.
I completely understand it
now.
now.
I get it.
And in my head, I'd be like, yo, bro, don't put me in that box. I
Yeah.
hate being put in
I
boxes.
get
Yeah.
you.
But we're not in that
Feel me?
box. Like that's
Yeah.
why I hear the slander, whatever they make. They're like, oh, don't watch this video of four
Especially if
people
you're a
being
man.
like four people sitting
Yeah.
at a table with like mics. Oh, just scroll past it. I see those jokes, but I know we're not in that category. Like we have like a good ass show, so it's like whatever.
And
Like,
it takes a different type of person to watch podcasts too. Like to listen to Like there's some people. There's people that just don't or love and adore it. And I feel like I think there was. Let me not even put that statistic out there because it might not be true. I haven't read that about it. But I think that it takes a different type of person to watch to listen to podcasts. And I tend to like those people that like listen to podcasts. I tend to connect with people that like, oh, you do too. I already kind of get an idea for you. Like, oh, all right, you a little different. You know what I mean?
but I think to what you were saying, Alex, I think there's also a stigma, right? Because now podcasting is in a phase where it's been around for a while.
Yeah.
long
So
time.
just like everything else, there's stereotypes and there's fucking racism in it, right? So as a black man, you walk around saying, "Hey, I'm a podcaster."
Oh my God.
Now they go and like, "Oh, wait,
Oh
let me listen
my-
to this bullshit you got to say," because of the stigma around what
Yeah.
they see.
Right.
Like
Right.
the
Like-
masses get to see like that Fresh and Fit podcast and black men going on podcasts saying,
Oh,
"I
yeah.
don't date black women." It's like,
Bozos.
how the fuck?
That's
you
what
know
they
what I'm
said?
saying?
Yeah,
I heard about. I heard about. I know
They
what's
was
going on, but I
calling
didn't.
black women donkeys. You fucking bozos.
Like,
and it was like
Bozos.
multiple examples of them speaking in that manner,
And-
like multiple clips.
And I was talking to somebody recently, right? I was like, look, one of the things that I appreciate about me and like my success is that it's not dependent on how can I say this? I was cool before I got into the position
I get
that
what
I
you're
was
saying.
in.
I feel you,
You
bro.
feel what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
I never had issues with women. I never had
Yeah.
issues socializing.
Right.
I never had issues with any of that stuff,
Yeah,
right?
I
So
feel
now
you.
that I'm in a position where all of those things is almost access to access, right? I have it.
Right.
It doesn't mean anything.
Got
really.
you.
You know, I
know
already
real life.
did
Basically
that,
saying he's
right?
been getting
He said,
bitches.
I've been dope in real life.
I've been getting bitches, so now
getting
this
bitches is
the
what he was
status don't
trying
mean.
to say.
Okay, I'm kidding.
But I feel you.
Mr. Bitches over here.
Hello, Mr. Bitch.
You guys are making me
Funniest.
uncomfortable.
That's the funniest.
No, I get you. No, I can always tell when there's a guy who didn't get a lot of women.
Yeah,
I can
of course.
always
Yeah,
tell. Like,
yeah,
like he
yeah.
just started getting women. I can
Yeah.
always fucking tell.
You can tell when it's
pretty
new
clear.
for a nigga. You can tell when
Yes,
it's new. You
yes,
can tell when it's new.
absolutely.
Those big podcasts
Yeah, yeah.
or the podcast that we're talking about, it has that feel. You can look at those men and say, yo, women were not checking for you, my dog. Women were not checking for you before you came this whole podcaster, and now you got the nerve to talk down on women. Not only women, but black women as black men. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Everybody, you're right to have a preference. If you want to talk about your preference, go ahead, whatever. You don't have to degrade or, you know what I'm saying?
Account of someone else.
Exactly. Like, it's just nasty,
First
bro.
of all,
Like, get pussy, my nigga. What the fuck you doing? Your podcast is named Fit and Fresh. Like, you don't get pussy based off that, bro.
Fit or fresh.
My
They
thing
might be a
is,
little fit. One
or
of them niggas
fly.
a little brolic. That's gonna lie.
Huh?
But he ain't
Nah,
fresh.
fit in the brain. And
Nigga
y'all
said one of
not
them is
fly.
brolic.
Like,
if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna say, listen, man, even if you have a preference and your preference resides like in a very negative stigma, keep that shit to yourself. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want to project that out there to the universe because people hear it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I'm not saying, oh, be fake and hide your feelings, but it's wrong. It's such just the timing of it. Everything it's just so nasty. It's like that's nasty. I didn't know they said that.
And that's another thing with just podcasting in general. Like, a lot of this shit now in podcasting and how you got to separate yourself is very clickbaity. It's very.
I don't like that shit, bro.
I hate this, and I hate that people try to associate what we do with it,
right?
Because I know what we do. So not necessarily that I'm really ashamed. It's just that don't play with me.
I feel you, bro.
That's really how I be feeling with this shit, bro. Because I know how nasty it is in this field.
But you know what,
like,
Alex? Because I feel like we've had these conversations, especially on Patreon. Yeah. And it's almost like your point to how you rep Long Island, how you tell people like, yo, say that shit with your chin up.
Big facts.
It's almost the same stigma we got to do with podcasting.
Exactly.
So as of late, I've been walking around saying, yo, I do have a podcast. I'm a podcast host. Go check it out. It's the Need to Know podcast. This is what we do. Because before, I felt that same sentiment where, you know, I do a podcast, but
you gotta say content creator.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
Facts.
I know.
Oh man.
That's why they need to show the numbers on the numbers on these podcasts publicly.
Come on.
That's why we need that. Real talk.
Oh yeah. Don't let us do that because I'll start talking shit. I'll be like, yeah, you see them?
See, but that
I would. You guys can be humble. I won't. I'll be like, yeah, look at our numbers.
that would change shit because
it would.
If you let the public see podcast numbers of people, guess what would happen?
Go.
A shift because now we go, well, that's my friend Joe Schmo's podcast. Well, let me look at the big podcast. Whoa. Yeah. So if you're getting close to that, wow. I think that would change the perspective.
All the time.
I'm not gonna lie, just kind of
yeah, because now people
that would change the perspective.
People really don't understand what you do as a podcaster. The retention that podcasters have to try to retain for listeners. Right. We trying to get people to listen for at least an hour. Y'all dropping 2-minute 20 songs. Like
that's
no. Because I speak to a lot of musicians and I feel like they don't. That when they don't be in this space, it's like you're not really hearing what I'm saying, bro. You trying to get people to listen for 3 minutes. Dog, we over here trying to get people to listen for 2-3 hours.
And they do.
Value in that,
and
dog.
they do.
You drop an hour worth of content every week.
What?
Every week.
You drop an album every week.
Don't play with that.
As a podcast.
That's an album.
I have a plan. I have a plan.
What's your plan?
To solve this.
What's up?
We leak our numbers to the shade room. To the shade room. Somebody. So phone man, we text him a screenshot.
I don't want to be a
and then they post it. They're like, wow, look at their numbers. But we didn't do it.
I would like rather.
Oh my god!
Wow. Now then we get the respect.
I'll be honest. Look, we just crossed 1 million, and this is just on Apple.
What the?
This was last week.
Go hides the numbers too. I want to say something.
Yo,
Hides the
please.
numbers.
Can we leak this shit to the shade room?
You can have it. Like, we leak it to the shade.
Can we just?
I want to leak it to like the travel pages.
Why the
Because I like the travel page. I don't like the shade room like that.
The travel vloggers.
Let them see them numbers so they
So they give us better prices.
No, even me, I didn't know. I always knew Savon always would be like, oh, the numbers are up. And the one day he showed it to me, he scrolled through our like Apple numbers, Apple podcast numbers. I was like,
and I got it.
Wow.
I understood from
that. Shout out to us.
Just knowing that's just on one service.
Yeah, because all I saw.
This is just Apple.
I know.
This is just Apple.
And see, the only reason I personally understood this because I'm a musician, so I look at my
metrics.
My metrics. I'm like, oh, this is my Apple numbers, this is my Spotify numbers. So I was like, whoa, there's a whole other audience over here that we're not even accounting for as far as Spotify, stuff like that.
1 million, bro. Honestly, I forgot to like even mention that to y'all. Honestly,
how about we don't leak it? We just post it and flex.
We could do that. We can definitely do that.
Send it to me anytime.
Yeah, like we definitely have like over 1 million plays on Apple.
Yeah, man, don't play with us, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is in my content house right now. like this podcast as well. Like I've figured out like how this belongs, like just with the reels and stuff like that. I'm just reels. Like my page ain't pictures and nothing no more. Doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. I've been honest. Like this doesn't work. I'm just gonna be reeled out.
I have to post Jamaica pictures to get likes.
What doesn't work for you?
Now it's gonna work for you. Let me tell you, Regi.
You got a man. I ain't trying.
It works for you.
I like your man.
You post something and I get the texts and everyone.
No, if I think something's cool, I post my outfit. Nobody likes it, but I have to post my ass, and then it gets like 1,000 likes.
I'm glad you know.
I'm very self-aware. I'm very self-aware.
What about when you post your boyfriend?
But I can't. Oh no, the day I post, the day I post. No, the day I post my man on my page, I'm losing like half my followers. I already know. He knows. No, he knows that too. That's why we're waiting till like 1 year.
Us men is haters. Like I do that for other people. Like what? You with him now? No, I'm not about to like your picture.
Men are fucking haters,
bro. When I see a pregnancy announcement,
I'm a hater.
Unfollow.
Oh my God.
No.
The biggest unfollow.
No, it's like congrats. Unfollow.
I'm not a part of your family.
God bless. Unfollow.
Yeah.
Wishing you a healthy pregnancy.
This is my new move. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready for my new move?
What's your new move?
Remove follower. She don't even know. It was smooth.
Yeah.
Nah,
I just removed it as a follower.
I don't do that.
He slid the knife in
She should start wondering.
I can't do that.
Where'd the page go? Remove.
Did something
Focus
happen?
on you and your new man.
Focus on you, man.
What you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie.
Why would you post this man 4 times?
You know men are nasty.
Fuck.
When somebody say when a girl come up on your timeline, you see a girl pregnant, you go, I knew she had a nigga, bro.
But you gotta send it in a group chat, like, yo, you see this? Damn. And now y'all all collectively unfollow. It's like,
it's
damn,
like you have a funeral. It's like a little funeral.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, my nigga.
It's been a great run.
Yo, who do you think it was?
She retires her jersey.
There's another side to this, though.
Up to the rafters.
There's another side to this, though. Alex and Dev, I don't know if y'all really want to talk about this other side.
Come on.
Because there's another side of the boyfriend reveal, where she drops the picture of her boyfriend and you take it as a challenge. Like, what?
No, I don't take it as a challenge.
Selfie?
Watch this.
So you post a selfie?
Watch this.
You post a selfie right back, huh?
Nah.
What you do?
You like it?
No, it's a challenge now.
What you
Like,
do?
oh, so you went from this to that? Nah.
Oh,
It's
brother.
Me. It's me. It's still me, yo. What are we
They won't definitely.
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. You know what would be good
sick?
content?
What's up?
Just having cameras in your house just watching you. Because I know you be on your phone like, it's me still. It's me.
You know he be talking to himself
I'm
like,
me.
I'm him.
I'm him.
I'm really him and I know I
He is
am.
I.
Dope.
I know I'm.
Gotta pee.
But y'all don't take that as a challenge?
No.
Like when you're all working a new man?
Not at all. I tell her to go enjoy her and that nigga.
Nobody has ever made me think like that.
She
Like,
is unfollowed. If I break up with you, I don't want to see.
You are removed as a follower.
Yeah, I'm removing you. I block
Removing
you.
you.
I don't want to see none of your content.
So where do y'all get your motivation from? Not from
that's
failed
what motivates
relationships?
Savon. Boyfriend reveals motivates Savon.
Yeah, he did fuck me up.
Fucked me up.
I didn't even know where to pivot.
I don't even know where
I don't get stumped often.
I'm stumped.
But that was good.
You both were like,
But that's a really good question because as men, naturally, our ego is what kind of
Ego is our motivation.
Other men
motivated.
don't motivate me. Like
That's good.
I cheer y'all on. When I see y'all, I'm like, yo, yo, clap it up for Alex and Devvon Terrell.
no, but you're saying her man. No, you're saying her man motivates you. You're basically saying that.
Like, all right, like Regi, the guy who the guy before your amazing boyfriend now, John, right? He fumbled. He had to fumble because you're great and you're amazing, right?
Yeah,
So
he
now, not only did he fumble you, but like your new guy is really that guy.
Nigga.
Like
He's one of
He
those
doing this
niggas.
thing. So now he has to live
He's
with
very
that.
well rounded.
Oh,
So I don't know.
what
You
you're
know what I'm
saying.
saying? Like
I see what you're saying.
now he has to live
But
with
now
that.
I'm always that nigga.
Okay.
Exactly.
Don't we all feel that way though? Like, nah.
That's men shit. That's men shit.
Clearly.
Has there ever been a time? This is great combo.
All right, go.
Has there ever been a time where she posts a new nigga? You like, oh,
I'm not gonna front. One time I was
No.
fucked up.
No.
One of them scammer ball playing niggas. I was
Never.
fucked up.
yeah. She, I ain't gonna. When a
was
nigga
fucked
7
up.
feet, I get tight. I'm like, oh,
Yo,
God.
But
He's
does he
gonna
have-
cheat on you?
But does he have 11 million views on one video though?
I don't know.
Hey, see that? And then it goes right
Dev
back.
does.
You come right back right after that
Yeah,
realization.
that's why it never. Because I don't know. Even I've never seen like an ex person I used to deal with post their new girl and be like,
Damn,
oh my God.
I lost.
I've never felt that
I never
emotion.
felt that either.
Because you're
never.
the prize.
But I thought about that.
I am a prize.
You're the prize.
Wait, you're the prize too. Why do you?
Exactly.
Why are you
Come
thinking
on,
like
man, we
this?
prizes, man.
Of
Come
course,
on, man.
obviously I'm
But
the prize.
I never felt that way. But I always thought about that. Like I think you know why I thought about that? Because I thought about all the girls I've dated in my past. And that didn't
Who you
believe.
did that to?
And then I No, they like, God damn. What the fuck?
No, yeah, the
was that
girls
about?
feel that way about you now.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I had a girl, she didn't want me to get my studio. She was like, no, we got to get an apartment. I was like, no, I want to get a
Fuck you.
studio because I want to build to ABC. She was like, this is fucking bullshit. We stuck in this little,
Now look,
little
bitch.
box and stuff like that. I was like,
Okay.
I am building towards
He got
something.
168K plays on a reel in an hour, bitch.
Go listen
What you got?
I'm trying to be humble.
Here she come. Nah. I don't play with that shit. Leave them boyfriend pictures alone. Look, I'm gonna
can
put it like
have your
this.
man.
You get half a man. When I say you got half a man, you can post half the nigga in your story. Once you start every day, every other day, remove this follower. Goodbye.
You don't even need
Yes.
that energy. You don't even need that type of energy. You don't even need that type of energy.
I don't
shit
think.
to
Yeah,
do,
I don't think
like,
I've ever.
come on.
I don't look at an ex and ever feel like, oh damn, I missed out. I don't feel that with anyone.
Nah, it's not even that you look at the
We're
ex and be like,
privileged.
damn, I missed out. It's just
Yeah,
like
we are.
you look at the ex in that new situation, you're like, damn, I really got to show you, like, you missed out.
No, I don't
I
care.
feel that. I think
I
men,
don't care.
I think
Like,
men. I think men. We do that more than women.
So where do you get your motivation from?
what do you mean?
That's a bad question.
What do you mean?
That's such
For
a
what?
bad
For what?
question.
Like in life?
Yeah,
Just trying
yeah,
to
just
live a
in
good
life.
life.
Yeah, I just want to be better than I was
know.
Y'all
yesterday.
don't want to like live and still shit on people while you're
No,
living great?
Savon.
I'm not rooted
That's just not.
in
That's just
that.
not how I think.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
like
I
that.
just.
go out of your way to shit on it. It's like, you know
You
what it
really
is?
are
All
literally going out of your way.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna tell y'all, listen to me. I've been reading, goddamn. I've been reading books, goddamn.
We love books.
And I love it. And I've been talking about this book.
The librarian.
Librarian A. I work in the video
He said, "We
department and I
love books."
monetize old film.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry, Savon. What were
I
you saying?
digitize
I've
old
been
film.
fucking
Said
reading.
monetize, that's what made me laugh.
My fault. I digitize old film. My
I
fault. I forgot my
monetize old
duty.
film.
I forgot my duty at
Nah,
the
you
library.
good. You good, brother. You good, brother.
Savon, what did you read?
So I told y'all this fucking Will Smith book. It lives rent free in my head, bro.
Okay.
It lives
Yes.
rent free in my head.
I want to talk about it.
He's
Yeah.
a great potter.
Who?
You're a great potter.
Thank you. I
Let's keep
appreciate
going.
that. This fucking Will Smith guy, he's like a fucking nuclear weapon, bro.
Okay.
He's just magnetic. He's larger than life. That name Will Smith
He is.
is fucking global.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And in his book, he explains how and why he got there. He explained how fear pushed him there, how him and his dad didn't have the best relationship when he was younger. And he was so afraid of his dad that he looked at himself as a coward. So he did everything in his power to not come off as a coward, right? So, and I'll tell a little bit about the book. His mom and his dad, they had domestic violence issues. And Will Smith was, obviously his mother's son. And he felt, as the son, I should protect my mother. He was only 8 years old, 8 years old, right? But in his mind, he felt like, yo, I didn't protect her. I didn't stand up. I didn't tell my dad, yo, you're wilding. I did nothing but watch my mom get beat on, right? So he lived with this for his entire life, and he tried to surpass the fact that, hey, I'm not a coward, I'm not a coward, I'm not a coward, right? So that drove him. Then he got into relationships. He told all of his girls the same thing that he told Jada. And a lot of people laugh at Will Smith because of this whole Jada Pinkett being cheated on and he's looking crazy in the fucking media and everything, right? That's like the narrative of Will Smith in 2022.
Right.
Sure.
But he says, look, I was motivated by all of my failed relationships. So when I got with Jada Pinkett, I said, I want to love you unconditionally. Unconditional means it doesn't matter what we go through. I'm going to love you, and we are going to learn, and we are going to figure this thing called love out together.
Right.
But all of his past failed relationships, he was married before Jada.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that. He had a family before Jada.
Heard
Like,
it was. Is it true that it was one of her best friends? That Jada got him from one of her best friends?
Oh, you got the tea.
I didn't read that in the book.
Okay, I could be totally wrong. That could be total garbage.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to put that narrative out there. That was something
Wow,
that I
that's gonna be
picked
on the
up.
Shade Room
But I was
tomorrow.
wondering if that was like a common rumor.
I
that I've
don't
heard.
know.
Them guys-
But, you
So
know.
you in the shade room?
I'm sorry. I just think it's mad funny.
She don't even follow the shade room.
I've never
That's
followed.
false advertisment.
I've never followed the Shade Room a day in my
The
life.
shade
I
room
love
came up
that.
somewhere around her this
that.
week. Like,
No, it did.
But
So real
yeah,
quick,
sorry.
let
I'm
me
sorry.
just
That's
wrap
bullshit.
this
I'm
up
not
real
Yeah,
going
quick.
to put that out there.
So for Will Smith, his fucking energy was drawn. His star, the reason he burned so bright or shined so bright is because he was motivated by all of his mishaps. So now when I go on Instagram and I see somebody and it's like, yo, we're not kicking it no more. You're doing your thing. I'm doing my thing. It's like, damn, that was a mishap. No matter what, it was a fucking mishap somewhere along
blessing.
the way. Or a blessing.
Oh, okay.
It could have been a blessing.
You say a mishap, something went wrong. That's to why y'all not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
saying
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
damn, I want her back. It's like, no,
Sure.
it just didn't work for whatever reason.
Okay.
So now I have to take that energy in a similar way that fucking Will Smith took that energy and just apply it. So when I look and I say, what motivates you when you look at your ex's page and y'all say, nah, nothing motivate me. I'm like, oh, it's just me and Will.
You can't go your ex's page if you block.
I don't know, because, okay.
If you blocked, which means he's blocked on his ex page. If no one got that one, I kind of understand you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that was way deeper than I thought.
I want to speak, but I won't. I'll be laughing at him.
That was an insider right there.
Out of respect.
Who's blocked on whose page?
Who's blocked on who?
Who's blocked on whose page?
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z, my nigga.
Find out on the Patreon.
I agree. I relate to that in a sense of I relate to that trauma in a sense of how I preach on this podcast. I'm like, if you cheat on me, don't tell me.
Right.
And I get where that can stem from as you create these blockades in your mind where it's like, no, I'm gonna stick this next time though. I'm gonna stick to this particular ideology, and that's it. Like that's all I'm gonna see, because what is the one common denominator of all the failed relationships? I say, well, this aspect, when I went and go searching like fucking Detective Scooby-Doo, I always find the things that I'm looking for. Like every time I went and looking, I'm not gonna lie, I found what I was looking for. So for me, I was just like, you know what? Stop, enjoy the time, and just ignorance is bliss as fuck. And
it is.
I'll live in that. And I know I don't expect anyone to agree with me. I don't expect you to, but I'm just telling you what I dealt with and what blockades I had to set up for my future and my life in order for me to be able to exist within dating and this whole thing, because I just don't have time. I just don't have the mental space or the emotional capacity anymore to really deal with that anymore. So that's where I stand.
I get what you were saying about how that was his core motivation, what happened to him, and like trying to like prove to his father and like being scared of failure. That is what really propelled him. And obviously it fucking worked, because he's like one of the biggest stars in the world. Sure. So I'm not saying it doesn't work, but I wonder how healthy that is. Like if that is your source of motivation,
that's another
like
part
trying to like constantly prove people wrong. I get it. Obviously it works, and it has worked for other people other than Will Smith and a lot of people. But like, is that healthy though? Is that sustainable? Is that coming from a good place? Right. Like, why do you want to succeed just because you want to like prove to like your, not just him, but like prove to your mom that you're good enough of a model? Like, is that healthy? So like, well, I don't know.
It's good.
That definition, it wasn't healthy.
Right.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like when he reflected on it, and I can't believe you brought it. This is such a good, because I want to talk about his weight loss journey.
That's why I said he's a good potter.
Let's do it.
But like, he's reflecting on, he's like, yo, this is really like killing me inside. Like only doing weight loss because like, and I just pushing himself way too hard. It's not, it catches up to you. Like if that's your core motivation. So I think you have to like, not you have to, but people really, when they're in their like later life, they really want to heal from that and be like, okay, I'm addressing why I act this way, and like finding a healthy motivation to do the things that you do.
Because then it feels like I'm constantly running if I feel like I was to take that route. And not running necessarily meaning a bad thing, right? Like just running towards something specific, right? And that's just cool. But see, now as I'm running towards this one thing specifically, what about everything else around me? I feel like, for instance, right? I had to think about what motivates me every day just now, because you really fucked me up. And I guess what motivates me personally is just literally trying to be the best version of myself every day. I'm my biggest critic.
That's true.
I'm my biggest critic in everything. I
hear that.
Like, I don't even know how I criticize myself.
Bet you do.
I criticize myself, boy, like no fucking other. You wouldn't know it though. So I want it to be healthy, and I don't want to feel as if I'm running with no purpose. You know,
you'll never be
only one purpose in mind.
You'll never be
'cause now he doesn't
satisfied
feel
then.
full.
You know, motivation is a really fickle thing, because I feel like I feel like motivation comes from I'm not going to use that word, of a plethora of things, right? Like it comes from negativity. It comes from people, of course, shitting on you and things of that nature. But at the same time, in order to be successful at something, I would assume, well, no, let me not assume, you should like it, right? Like you should like what you're trying to accomplish at some point. So
that is healthy.
That's healthy.
That is a healthy
I think it's okay for it to be rooted and you would have some motivation in the negative, meaning people fucking stomping on you, telling you can't do it. I think we actually need that, as a matter of fact, to
a little bit.
move
Some
forward.
people.
You need a little bit of a pushback.
Everybody's not built for it. Everybody's not built for it.
Think about it. If it's just smooth sailing up a fucking thing, there's how
you also learn a lot from that.
Yes. How do you enjoy the journey? You know what I mean?
And that's what I mean with everything else around you.
You can't just be in your own like La La Land. Just
floating and
you
like,
need some hate.
Like that's not realistic.
Yeah.
Because now Will is like what, 50?
I think he's in his 50s.
He's
in his 50s. And that's where he kind of just started opening up a little bit more and saying, hey, I got to do this. I want to do this. This was wrong. But I know you wanted to talk about his weight loss.
Because weight loss, I think that's a great thing, right? Because now, Regi, I remember he came out a few months ago and was on a weight loss journey. He had like a big ass video promo.
Yeah, he had like a montage of him working out, be like, and he was like dramatic music. I'm on a journey to be the best shape of my life. Like that video, I don't know if you guys seen it. It went very viral.
Yeah, you know I hated that shit when I saw it.
Why? He's just trying to.
I hate how positive he is all the time.
You're a hater.
That's hate,
How
bro.
do you hate that?
No,
I was rooting for him
because it feels like you're running from something. Hence this conversation.
What do you mean?
Like,
But what if he's running to something?
Yeah, his weight loss goal.
Yeah, but it's like it's okay to be like, yo, bro, I was struggling. Like sometimes I really.
That's
do
what he
wanna
did now. That's what we're gonna talk about.
But you see what I'm saying? But see, now he had to do that to get here now.
Yeah.
When originally you could have just been here, like, yo, I'm struggling. This is
Didn't
what it
he
is.
say that? He did that because he was like.
I just feel like every time I see Will, it's just so
No,
like,
he wanted to do that because he gained like mad weight.
Yeah.
He
I
wanted
did
to.
see pictures and I was like, what the heck happened? I was like, what happened there?
And so fast forward now from that video, like we're all excited and like we're like, okay, we're gonna follow him on his weight loss journey. And now it's been a few months and he kind of like put out this video that said basically like not that he failed, but he didn't reach his goal and he was doing everything. And mind you, this is Will Smith. He has all the resources you could possibly, all the therapists, all the nutritionists, all the gyms, like 3 workouts a day, and he still couldn't reach his goal. And then he delved into like why he pushes himself so hard. Like when he reflected on when he tried to lose weight, like when he was younger, he wouldn't even indulge in like Christmas dinners and stuff like that because he wanted to prove. Yeah. So I'm glad I have Savon because he read like his like what is it, memoir?
It's a book.
So it's rooted in like a lot of why he's pushing himself so hard, and like now that I think it was like he kind of put like an unrealistic expectation on himself.
No, he did. And again, I think he paid for it a little bit. And now that he's a little bit older, more established, more refined, he's able to come out of that show. While we're on Will Smith, do you think there's a world where he can exist in a multiverse?
Everybody finna be in there. So
what do you?
Wait, what is that?
Not the metaverse.
Wait, what does that mean?
Expound.
Y'all watch Spider-Man.
Like the Marvel multiverse.
Got you.
Because there's Fresh Prince coming. So now, if the Fresh Prince is coming back,
no, stop it.
Fuck me up.
Stop. I hate when you do that.
What I did?
I hate when you say I'm gonna throw a little and then they'll be confused and then reel me back in. You're really good at that, and I don't like
No,
that.
I get it because the multiverse.
You manipulate me.
I get you.
I don't like being manipulated. You manipulated me. I was like, huh? Did I was like, oh, you brought it in.
Yeah,
Nigga said
man.
Kyrie. This nigga's Kyrie.
But there's a Fresh Prince reboot, and before we get up out of here, this nigga call me Kyrie. Before we get up out of here, I did want to talk about it because I feel like the Fresh Prince was like a big part of our childhood. Also, rest in peace to Bob Saget because I know for sure he was a big part of a lot of people's childhood coming up as well. So before we even like end this episode, I think it's important to say that because he played a big role in people's childhood, just like Uncle Phil.
You know what's funny? This is gonna be kind of before we get into Will. You know, I probably watch more America's funniest videos than I have Full House.
Oh, that's right. He was the head of that.
I've watched way more episodes of that than I have Full House.
Me and my mom sent the tape
Really?
in once.
Y'all sent in the tape?
Yeah.
We didn't make it on. We didn't make it onto.
No, I didn't make it.
You should ain't hit?
No, I didn't hit.
Oh, you wasn't one of them lit kids then.
Nah, I wasn't.
Your algorithms wasn't popping back in the day.
Not back there.
Because them kids there was some talent on them videos.
videos. Yeah, I sent the tape in. You can know my age now.
Shit, I was watching the reruns.
Something dumb as hell, just being stupid.
America's funniest home videos, right? Yes.
Yeah. I probably would have like submitted a tape of me just.
This is poverty. Probably something like a roach, and I'm like, oh, playing with a roach.
Oh my God.
This is poverty, not funny. America's not gonna find this
They
funny.
were scared.
Gunshots, mom, look. Funny. It's like it's not.
Yeah,
so I don't know. Sorry.
No, you could.
Sorry.
Nah, man. Rest in power, Bob Saget. I was a big fan
legend.
of that
I was
show.
a big
I see a lot of Full House support. He did a phenomenal because he was also a comedian.
Yep. Yeah, he is a comedian.
He
was on tour.
You wouldn't even know that though if you was just a Full Houser.
Funny guy.
And didn't look at him as anything else. Very funny guy, man. Rest in power.
Every show that he was in that he made an appearance, he was always an entirely different character. He'd be like, yo, Bob Saget is throwing a party. He'd be like, oh, well, you gotta go to Bob Saget house to have a party. And he come in, he got women smoking. Like, I love Bob Saget's a comedian.
And it's his name. Like, listen, his name is just this like
Bob
legend.
Saget.
Yeah.
Bob Saget. Like that's the whitest name ever. But it's like, yo, it fits him. That's great, man.
He's great. I
Shout
like
out to Bob Saget.
Shout out to Bob Saget.
And like you said, rest in power, rest in peace.
Yeah.
But going back to the Fresh Prince reboot, have you guys seen the trailer?
I
Yes.
definitely meant to
The
look at
trailer.
it right before.
Oh,
I'm so
we
sorry.
texted
He
it to
sent it to me.
you.
But I am aware of what's happening. But
It's
I'll let y'all
basically
lead.
gonna.
I'll let
You saw
lead.
the first one.
I saw the very,
so
very
it's
first one.
basically a trailer version of that. So
It's like-
he gets the idea.
It's like Power.
Damn, that's a good analogy.
Bro, it's
Power
like
Bel-Air.
Power, but
Power
Fresh
Bel-Air.
Prince,
It's
bro.
Power Bel-Air right
Power
here.
book.
Carlton looks like Alex without a beard.
Don't do that.
Like,
He's
it's
like,
short
yo,
as
Will,
fuck. He's
they're
short as
looking
fuck.
for you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm tall as hell. Don't do that.
He said, Carlton said, yo, the ops is outside.
They're looking for you.
Real.
Yeah, he said the ops is outside.
Yo, the
I
ops
think
outside.
50 produced this Fresh Prince
Nah,
shit,
it
bro.
look good, though.
If you
It's-
told me that, I would believe it.
It's gang, like it's thuggish, like
Yeah.
you know
It's
the
serious.
fight.
It's
It
way
is
serious.
serious.
Yeah,
way
they
more
show like
serious.
the real Philly, not
Yeah.
the like the
Yeah.
you know in the theme song they showed like what happened to him in Philly.
Yeah, it looked fun.
They, little fun, little basketball scene. But this they show
It
like the
looked fun.
real
They
Philly.
show like
The real
if,
story behind
Ghost,
what happened.
like the
was supposed like if Ghost beat up like Tommy and his goons, that's what they got on Fresh Prince, bro. Like
If Ghost was
I'm
in
mad
this-
conflicted about this trailer because I'm like, yo, it's
yeah. How
not
do you
Fresh
feel about
Prince.
it?
I don't even know because imagine they said, yo, we gonna bring back Martin, right? Like, and now Martin is wild, serious, putting niggas out for
Honestly, I
looking at
wouldn't.
women.
Isn't this better than them trying to do a Fresh Prince reboot and trying
Funny?
to do the same thing?
yes,
It's not gonna work because
yeah.
Fresh Prince is one of the best shows of all time. You can't do a
Exactly.
reboot
Yeah, you
and
can't do a
have
reboot, yeah.
the same thing. So at least they're taking a whole new take
I
on
like
it.
that they're doing a whole new take on
Yeah,
it.
They
yeah.
had a live action audience back in the day. A lot
Yes.
of people forget that. Like
Yes.
all of the laughs we heard were from
Live.
generated from the audience and crowd. So
Right.
it's good to kind of see a 2022 version of that because again, I think they're trying to. We always heard West Philadelphia, but we never really
Born
knew
and
the
raised.
story of what happened with Will and Philly.
Or
Yeah,
jokey.
yeah,
So they finna really get into that.
Right.
Yeah.
The Philly life,
Right.
and then the LA. So I think that could be a real cool dynamic to watch. I ain't gonna front.
We
Uncle
can see
Phil.
through stuff like that now.
And Will executive producer, so like
He's a part of it still. Will
Yeah,
Smith,
yeah,
he's a
yeah.
part of it.
Beautiful.
They got Uncle Phil. I love the fact that they recasted all of the main cast members,
Right.
Yeah.
and they don't look anything like the original.
Yeah, they
like I
should
was a
be.
little
damn, I don't know
conflicted,
though
right?
because the Will character, I'm sure he does a great job. I'm gonna give it a chance, but he's not giving Will.
No, he's
don't
not.
know.
But neither
Will was
Uncle
special,
Phil
though.
isn't giving Uncle Phil either. Uncle Phil looks like a dark skinned Joe Budden.
Maybe they.
Like Uncle Phil's not Uncle Philin like that. And Viv, I ain't even see
Yo, wait, hold
what
up.
version they gonna bring out of
Wait,
Aunt Viv.
real quick, if this
The
has to
light or
do
the dark?
no. Do you guys watch
I don't even know. They can go either way.
Do you guys watch Power, the Tariq season?
Nah.
Yeah, I watch it. Yeah.
They say Mary J. Blige has 2 Joe Buttons. Did you see that?
Wait,
I didn't see it. I don't get
She
it.
really
Wait.
found the same man in that show. You got to see it.
Yo, and she has a type because
Yeah.
they both look the
Yeah.
same.
They literally look the same.
I didn't see
No
it.
one made this.
Nah.
I never made that connection.
I just thought
they
about
both look like Joe Budden,
They
bro.
do. Yo.
they said it's a butt entanglement.
Yo. The internet
Please
is
show a
sick.
picture. If you're doing a cut, show the fucking
Or just go
picture.
Google it. Her little love affairs.
Oh my god, bro! They both do look like
They
Joe
do.
Budden, bro.
I don't watch the show. I
If
don't
you
know.
pause, if you
I gotta
put your
go.
head
For
down
love
for like
interest.
20 minutes,
Hey,
both of
yo.
them
There's
shows,
love interest
it got
in
me.
power.
If
Yeah.
you put your head down for like 20 minutes and like not pay attention, and
Oh,
you pick your
shit.
head up, you'll be like, "Why he in jail now?"
Like,
if
wait,
you
it's
watch
a
the show,
different
that's
nigga.
mad funny.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
bro.
don't know. I didn't watch it.
Bro,
I
they
gotta
both
tap in.
It's really
light
good. It's
skin,
really
bro,
good.
and got the beard, bro.
That's in, bro. Clearly.
But they look so similar,
They look
and
alike.
like one is her
But I
husband,
like
one's
that.
like her
new
her new
I
man.
love that. Like, keep it on
Yeah.
par. Keep the character development the same. Like, if that was my girlfriend and this is my ex, I want them to resemble each other. Like in the show,
It's kinda smart.
Like Ghost, he was wilding. He was pimping all over the world. He went from Tasha to what was up?
Angela.
And Angela.
He only had 2
They
women.
look nothing alike.
Yeah,
Nah,
two
he,
women.
nah, I ain't gonna let you do that.
I
now.
like that they look.
He
I
wasn't
get-
doing
I
as
get
much
what-
as Tasha.
I get
Tasha
what
had more
Tasha was
bodies.
busting it open in the Escalade, backseat, boom, boom, boom.
For the
On
driver.
boom, boom.
Tasha
Oh yeah,
had
the
more
young
bodies.
man.
Tasha had more bodies than Ghost.
She had more
did.
bodies than Ghost.
Think about it. She fucked the lawyer.
She fucked some.
She fucked the driver.
I hated that because that came out of nowhere. Like
She fucked the dude that from down the hall.
She fucked mad niggas.
Remember
bro.
the dude from down the hall that she framed?
She
She
fucked
was
that
the
nigga
real
too.
villain. in
oh,
that.
spoiler alert.
She
Sorry.
was the real
No, that's
villain.
old though. No, that's
Oh,
in the first power
yes,
where she fucked
that's
the dude
true.
from down the hall.
Who's she fucking in the new Tariq one? Because I know she fucking.
not
No,
Method
no,
Man.
we're not talking about that.
She's in Witsec in this one. So we
Yeah,
don't
she's
see
not.
her.
We're not talking about Tasha. We're talking about Mary J. Blige.
No, we
No, we were, though.
switched it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. She's in Witsec. She's in
Witsec.
Witsec. She just texted Tariq.
So she's locked up.
Yeah, she's locked
Yes.
up. Oh,
she's not fucking
It's
one of the
really good,
guards?
actually. Like, shout out to Tariq.
She's not fucking one of the guards.
Can I say something? Can I say something? No.
I heard the guards be busting.
What's the
it
new
down.
show that Tasha's in? She's in a new show.
Tasha's in a new
Oh,
show.
Queens.
She looks really good.
She does.
She does.
Whoever's doing her makeup,
her stuff in
hair,
there, yeah, they doing a
she
good
looks
job.
very attractive,
Not
and I
for a
like how
fact.
she looks in that show.
Not
And it's
for a
crazy
fact.
to me because I'm like, oh, you look. Damn, like she
not
looks
for a
really good in
fact.
that show compared to Power. For some reason,
She had to glow up after Ghost.
She looks really good.
She had to glow
I'm
up
just
after
throwing it out
Ghost.
there.
She's
But
just like
Alex,
gotta
you
level
watched
up on
that
your
show,
ex.
you said, right?
Which one?
Queens.
do
I
watch
asked you about it
Queens.
because I asked if
I
you
do
liked
watch
it because I saw like a snippet of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
Alex likes this.
I do.
You do?
I watch everything.
I
bro.
walked in on my mom
Like I watched
watching it. I was like,
yeah,
I said, that's Tasha.
yeah. They do a good job.
Shits is
like it's not
Shit
Glee.
is alright.
Shits is alright.
No, wait, but so the Bel-Air trailer, like I feel like on my timeline, it got a lot of negative reaction. People are like, what the fuck is this?
Do that again.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
That's what people were like shitting on it. They're like, what the fuck is this? And why is that so funny?
I don't know why that's so funny to hear you say, what
No,
the
but
fuck
for
is
me,
this?
I'm gonna give it a chance. Like Fresh Prince is my favorite show of
Absolutely.
all time.
I like that show.
And I'm gonna give it a chance. Like I'm not gonna compare, even though obviously it's based on that, but it's clearly something different. So I'm gonna just watch it and really give it my objective opinion.
I'm gonna watch it. We all gonna watch. We all
telling
know
you.
we all gonna give it a shot.
I can't wait, bro. I really feel like Marvel, they're like the innovators and they broke something open, bro. They have to introduce a metaverse. Like Will Smith
Can I say
has
Wait.
to come
Hey,
in.
hey, hey,
and
Wait,
be like,
if
"Hey,
Will
yo, little
comes in
nigga,
the-
what up, little nigga? I was in your shoes once too.
Hey,
I had
Why'd you do that?
Savon?
Why'd you do? Now I'm not gonna be surprised.
Savon, let me say something.
I feel like they're gonna do that.
Can I say something?
Please.
You open a door because I feel like
okay.
50 Cent doing that.
Yes.
Creating a metaverse like
power,
you
Yeah.
said,
power universe.
universe was like that was fucking genius. He took
Power
obviously
universe.
it came from
Yeah.
Marvel.
No,
I'll
yeah,
take
and one
it.
of the writers on the show
was
said
genius.
they drew inspiration from how Marvel did it. They
Yes.
said that. They said
They
that.
had to.
Yeah.
But in my head, it got my gears turning. I was like, this is what we should be doing.
I'm waiting for
That's
Ghost to
gonna
come
keep
back.
happening.
I'm waiting for
Yes,
Ghost to
he's
come
gonna
back.
come back.
Ghost has to come back.
Tony Stark too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's Tony Stark.
Tony Stark is coming back.
They're like the same
Yeah.
person.
Wait, is he actually dead? Like
Who?
actually
Ghost?
dead? Do we have proof that he's dead?
Who?
They never
Ghost?
show that.
Who?
Yes, they did.
No, they showed him getting shot,
shot. No, they
and
never
then
showed his body.
But that's
and
about
then
it. They never
showed him dead.
Yeah, they
He
just
coming
showed
back.
him
But
wait, no, they've been in his burial.
okay,
Yeah,
but we
shit.
didn't see the casket
see the
though.
casket.
We didn't
Go
see, they
down?
opened
Yo,
it. They ain't show us his
50
body.
came back after getting burnt down in a house.
In a house and left to
That
die.
little shit don't mean nothing.
Now we
Yo,
that thing.
can I say something about that, bro?
We predicted this.
Bro, the nigga came back the next season with burn marks, and then within 2 episodes, he was clean. I was like,
clean.
that's not how burns
This nigga
work.
was clean.
Nah, that's how 50 worked though. He got shot 9 times.
Yeah, now that it's 50, I believe I didn't even question it.
Say-
It was 50
say
cents.
what
so
now?
I
My
didn't
nigga, if I burn your leg, my nigga, that's there forever,
He
bro.
got shot
Nah,
9
nah,
times.
not for 50.
50.
Not
He
for
got
50
shot
cents.
now.
Not
Not
for
for
50 cents.
So his skin regenerates.
Word
And
is
niggas-
the
and
bones
Yes.
just
X-Men.
evaporated once he got hit.
That's crazy.
He got shot 9
Burn
times.
marks, nigga. Burn marks, my nigga. First episode, he was burnt. I was like, all right, bet.
Nah,
I was like, oh, this is how
What,
his
burnt
look
the
is.
fuck out?
It's like the makeup people said, fuck it, they don't know this. Just, I'm not doing this shit every week. I'm not putting makeup on you every week.
Nah.
What's so funny?
Nah, my fault.
You good?
My brain just be going to places.
You're sick. That's why.
It was so I seen a meme.
Shout out to Power.
And if anybody could pull up this meme, because you was talking, you was talking about burnt people, like he had burn marks.
This has been a Need to Know podcast.
No.
Thank you for coming.
I'm already uncomfortable.
We out.
Somebody just find
We
this
out.
meme.
I'm
bro.
uncomfortable.
Need to Know on the Need to
So,
Know
about the
podcast.
Somebody had an image of
No.
two dudes that was burnt, like real bad
This has
burnt
been a
marks.
Need to Know
And
podcast.
had a nigga choked up on a wall and said, "When your ops spin the block from the grave." I'm sorry.
This has been episode 160 something. Everybody go watch my vlog on the
Don't
Patreon.
timestamp that, my
I'm sorry.
Don't
bro.
timestamp that, my nigga. Don't
Nah,
do
that
that.
could be some
Don't
scary
timestamp that, my
business.
nigga. Don't timestamp that, my
Don't let that
nigga.
nigga just come up from the grave now.
I'm not laughing. I want to
That's
for the record.
funny.
I'm not laughing.
Hold on, that shit not funny, nigga.
It's not funny.
I
That
gotta
shit is
find
not
it.
funny.
That's not funny.
So you want me looking at it, I was
That shit is
like,
not funny,
that's
bro.
funny. Like,
That shit is not funny.
Yo, y'all
bro.
gotta lighten up, bro.
That shit is not funny.
I didn't make it.
That
I
shit
didn't
is
do
not
that
funny,
stuff.
Yeah,
bro.
but the precise presentation.
Shit.
The presentation
Yeah.
is
Nah, it's fucked up.
But they took the pictures.
Nah.
If they wasn't embarrassed to hey, yo, I don't want to do this, they wouldn't have did it. They spun a block.
Nah.
It's been a Need to Know podcast. Thank y'all for coming.
That's
it
a
has
fact.
been a Need to Know podcast.
Let's get the fuck
This
out
was
of here.
a short one, but y'all could go over to Patreon and check us out over there.
We actually addressed every topic that we wanted. Like I'm like, wow, we actually
No, we hit everything.
We did.
We got mad content over on Patreon. So again, if you're not satisfied, if
When
your
should I
appetite
drop
is
my
not
vlog?
fulfilled, then you can go to
Yeah,
Patreon.
Actually,
When should I drop my vlog?
Whenever you want.
I feel like it has to work with because we already release episodes. So shouldn't it be like on a non-episode day?
You can
Whatever you
literally
want.
drop while you're taking a shit.
Literally.
Okay, I'm gonna do
At
that.
2 a.m.
Yep, we don't
Hey,
mind.
post it up.
You too, just throw
okay,
it.
just throw it out.
just
Okay,
throw
fuck
it.
it. I guess we'll.
Yo, I'm
go to
telling y'all, yo, we
Patreon.
got a team meeting next week. We gonna talk about all this.
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Yo, we gotta get a schedule.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
we
yo.
gotta just get
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah. So earlier, just to let everybody know, I filmed like a bunch of stuff of everyone like in the room and just like all of us coming in. It's fucking hilarious. Like before we start these mics, it is so much shit that happens. Reggie is literally at work before the podcast.
I'm like
sitting on the couch.
I'm like,
Every time.
I asked everybody. I asked everybody for consent. It was a very consensual room. You'll see
damn,
why
I did
that
not do
joke
any of that shit.
made sense. She definitely consented. If you
Oh no,
see
no, I'm
the
saying
video.
on my vlog.
her
I just be
vlog.
like,
Dev was
he's like, fuck your vlog.
definitely consented.
Yeah, nah.
Yo, you are so PC,
Yeah,
bro.
right?
Like, come on.
Oh,
my
yeah,
nigga.
I didn't mean
It's
for it,
Reggie, like,
yeah.
it's family. Nobody's thinking
Yeah.
that. Oh my god.
Consenting,
I'm
everybody
sorry.
consenting.
Nah, but on mine, I just be recording everybody.
I think it's.
This has been a Need to Know podcast.
Needs to know podcast. We're done here. Yo.
Speaking
We're
of
gonna have
consent,
vlog
We
wars.
didn't talk about Drake and the hot sauce.
Yo.
Because
got
that
like
shit
5
is not
minutes.
true.
Come
Bro,
on, Savon.
I
Shit is
love
not-
hot sauce,
Well,
and I promise
look.
you, I'm carrying hot sauce just for that
I'm
same
gonna put it
reason.
like this. He is seasoned vet.
I don't like that Savon
Da-da-ch.
in the group chat. When he brought that up, Savon brought something up in the group chat with this news. He said, yo, we got to talk about this on the pod. He was like, real talk, Dev, this sound like you.
Because I know
So why
you
does it
love
sound
hot
like me?
sauce, bro. I know you love hot sauce.
Yeah, but I'm not putting
Yeah.
hot sauce in a condom.
But you want to know how I know it's fake though?
And I haven't
'Cause,
used a
Ma,
condom in
you
a
took
very
the condom
long
out
time.
the toilet, right, Ma? You ain't see the shit was a little reddish orange for you to put in your pool.
It could have been a
That's so
colored condom. It could have
This
been a
is
colored
bullshit,
condom. It could have
right?
been a colored condom. It could have been a colored condom. It could have been a colored condom.
color condoms are usually
If Drake
those
is
are
the
oral.
Those are the
condoms.
lifestyle ones.
Those are oral condoms.
Bro, you don't know what he using. He can make like he's light skinned, bro.
Bro.
You never know what
I
them niggas
swear
just
to
start
God.
switching it up, different colors and shit.
Yo, y'all niggas ever used the oral condom?
Yeah, now what?
Oral sex condom.
Hell yeah!
Nah.
Back in the day, I had a little joint.
It's blue.
Suck off my little watermelon.
It's a blue. Yeah, it's always flavored. It's a flavored
I had
condom.
to just put.
Wait,
niggas
what?
know that? I threw that.
Wait,
motherfucker
no,
on there.
someone explain to
Boy,
me.
There
I'm
are
too- okay.
condoms out there
I'm too young for this.
that are for oral sex.
Boy.
Like the fucking.
Wait, so a woman.
Would suck on my oral condom.
Okay, so how does it look different than
Nah,
a
it's a
condom?
condom.
It looks the
It was
same.
pink,
So what
but
is
it's
it- so what's the
watermelon
difference?
Flavor. She was on
It's
it.
a flavor. She
I was
just
like
suck
12.
it.
Okay.
Nah, you just gotta put the
That
what's that shit? The little fruit snacks that you just wrap on your dick. And
The
then
fruit
you
roll-up?
can, yeah, the fruit roll up.
Scared of this
You guys
nigga.
know
Y'all
that-
gotta throw the fruit roll up on
Scared
the
of this
Johnson,
nigga.
let it go
Scared
go
of this nigga.
crazy on it,
This
bro.
nigga-
That is
Yeah.
an infection waiting to happen.
No, it's really not. It's
You're
really
gonna
not.
get a UTI like
Yes.
a motherfucker.
If
If
I'm
You're
scared.
getting red food coloring in your dick.
No, yeah,
bro.
you know how
What's wrong
like
with
people
you?
be trying to be
She
freaky and
lick
do
it
like the
off.
whipped cream and shit. I'm
No.
like, that's a UTI waiting
It's
to
a UTI.
happen. Like,
No, literally.
I stopped
I'm
playing
like-
with food shit a long time
Yeah,
ago.
right?
You get a little shit in that pee hole, bro. It is over.
Hey, make sure
No,
y'all use the
especially
bathroom after
for
y'all
women.
done having sex.
yes, especially for don't not
Don't-
throw
don't
off
play
your
with-
pH balance for
Yeah.
no
And
man.
your
Okay.
shit smell like garbage and cat food.
Go use the
Listen,
bathroom
Hey,
after
yo.
you have
I
sex.
have
God.
slipped a little. You ever slipped a little bit of soap in your pee hole?
When I was younger.
Holy
my
God.
shit! You think you have fucked
Boy.
a garbage can?
Ooh, I'm holding my shit right now. That shit
Your
hurt.
dick is like, bro. He's like, it will hurt you. When I was a little boy, I went to the hospital for this.
little boy.
When I was a little boy.
I was cleaning myself. My
Damn.
grandmother went, and my
You a
grandmother
big
used to
boy
watch
now?
me.
They told him to go clean himself, and niggas ended up at the hospital.
I fucked up my body so many times as a child.
They
Stop.
said the nigga can't
No.
even clean himself.
Clean
Stop.
myself.
He's trying to open up. Stop.
I'm dead trying to open up.
I'm sorry, Dad. Before Dad. Now they say, yo, go shower. Niggas needed an ambulance.
Yo, listen. I rubbed the soap, and it got in the pee hole.
Oh, you did it on purpose?
No. You know what I did? I was like, oh, my grandmother, when she washed me, she washes everything. So I saw my dick and I said, oh yeah, tip. And I did the soap, not a washcloth, but the soap. I was using the soap on everything, and I did it as
Wait,
was it
I have a
Irish Spring?
question. So you're just washing your dick with soap.
yes.
So do you guys not like do that?
No, we ain't.
Like, why is this so different?
You wash clothes.
Yes.
Don't teach Reggie how to
No,
wash.
I'm curious because he's like, no, so you
Ask
just.
Josh. Go ask your man. We ain't answering this for you.
No, because I'm curious. All he did was wash his penis and he wound up in the
I used
hospital.
a bar of soap.
Okay, yeah, so.
On the pee, I took my tip and did like this, Reggie.
It's Reggie. No.
This is, no, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm not.
I am.
What you need to know?
I'm just asking. So, all he did was.
talking about washing his dick,
all
bro.
he did was put a bar of soap to his penis and he wound up in the hospital. I'm like, why?
Cause I fucking took it and took the bar of soap and rubbed on the hole.
He's gonna get this story.
I rubbed the hole. Like, you're not supposed to rub the hole
this nigga to the ER
with soap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I understand, but it hurt. Like, okay.
it burned because it was soap. It got inside.
Okay.
It's soap.
All the things you can do in this life, you couldn't wash your dick.
I couldn't wash my dick.
That's why I was curious.
This nigga know how to do. He know how to do everything.
I could not figure
I
out how to
know.
wash
You
my
know,
dick.
Dev does his own taxes.
Yes.
I can't believe that. Like, he knows how to do everything, but.
Don't say that shit,
And I can wash my dick now.
I'm out of here for real.
Oh,
now.
I use a
God.
loofah now. I know what to do.
This has been a Need to Know podcast.
This has been a Need to Know podcast.
What happened? My family was laughing at me. That shit was traumatic as fuck. And my mother was just laughing.
I'm
Like,
not
this
even
fucking
gonna hold
idiot
you.
fucking burnt his dick. I was a child. I was like, I had to be like 6, 5.
Because you got
Oh, that must have hurt so much.
As a parent,
Yeah, I was
niggas
crying.
told you go wash. They ain't thought they was gonna end up over there.
I love how every
At the
time Dev
hospital.
tries to like open up about his childhood, you guys laugh, and I'm just like,
You gotta understand as a parent. You gotta understand
Remember
as
the
a-
vending
you
machine with the
understand as a
DVD?
parent, when you was
fucked up.
as a
I didn't like
parent.
that.
Now
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
like
pick
that.
up what they said. What y'all told them?
I don't remember. I was 5, man. I remember just being in there and they was like, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Because you need the reassurance.
I was like screaming, nigga. That shit was on fire. I was like, what the fuck?
My dick hurts things like that.
Yeah, bro, the fucking soap. I know how to wash my dick now, just for anybody that's wondering.
I hope so, bro.
so wondering.
I hope you got that thing figured out.
I ain't shit.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I was troubled. I had to figure it out on my own.
It is the Need to Know podcast.
I'm so mad I shared that.
Yo.
Lord have mercy.
That's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It isn't.
It's
But
not
I
that
used to
bad.
pee the bed too when we talked about
I used
peeing
to
the
piss in the
bed.
bed.
We used to pee the bed
I had
together.
dick problems when I was
You
a kid.
never admitted that when they were
never
going
said-
off.
I said that. No,
Only
nah.
Savon was
I used to
in
pee- I
Alliance.
used to wet the bed.
You never said that.
I ain't said that.
You
No.
know it was just me and Savon, right?
It was just me.
Rob, I ain't say it.
Nah.
I said it right.
He said it.
No.
Oh, I ain't
was
say
me.
it.
It was Savon and
Oh, I was peeing in the bed.
You seen the bed?
I was
How
peeing
old? When you
to
stopped?
about no funny to about 10.
But why
is that normal? That's normal.
why you
10,
wait
11.
to the end of the episode to say this?
I
though?
know.
You see, he think he's so good, bro.
Wait, that's
I'm
really
onto
long.
his shit, bro.
That's
This
bad.
nigga want to wait till I'm about to wrap the whole episode to be like, yeah, guys, they peed in the bed with you. Nah, nigga, say that at the top when we all
I know.
embarrassing
That's true.
ourselves.
Yeah, they were
That's
bonding
true.
over it, and you were like,
I embarrassed when you felt more
I'll be
open.
embarrassing myself.
We
every
was
week.
16, pissing on us on the bed.
That's right. And I was
16.
fucking at 16 too.
Pissing and fucking.
I'm not, you are a nasty nigga.
I was fucking
Wow.
and pissing in
on
the
the
bed
piss
still.
mattress.
on a piss mattress.
Gross.
What age you lost your virginity?
15. I was 15 when I lost my virginity. And I was fucking blown away when I came. It was the first time I came.
Yeah.
And I said, what
Whoa.
was that?
I think my first cum shot was my hardest.
Nah, I definitely.
It was a- it
no.
You
You
heard
said
it.
no. You said
It hit the
you
ceiling.
told
Yes.
us. No, you told us the story that it hit the ceiling. So that was the first
No, that
time.
was my
nutted,
story, yo.
and
Don't
the-
take
like,
my
I
story.
heard
Oh,
it.
I'm
It was
sorry.
like-
I'm
my
sorry.
work.
I'm
That's my
sorry.
I
work.
never forgot the
I
sound
did
of
that.
it nutting. I was like, what
Whoa.
the fuck? And
Yeah.
she was laughing. She was like,
What the
oh, this
fuck?
nigga's a virgin for
Nah.
real. I was like, I never jerked off. I don't
fuck?
know.
I
Like, I
didn't know
never
that.
touched myself.
But see, you ill. I jerked off on myself for the first time.
Oh, you ill. I couldn't do it. I couldn't
No.
figure it out. Can I say something?
No, me too. I thought I broke
It's
my
like,
shit.
It's like unlocking Super Saiyan. I'm
No,
not gonna lie.
no,
Figuring out like, oh, this is how to
shit,
jerk
that's
off.
how my shit. Ooh.
It's Super Saiyan shit. It's like, yo, I've been training all my life. Then I did it one day and was like, oh, I gotta think about it.
Real quick, before we wrap up, I found out, I discovered like what masturbation was, because one time my uncle, right, I was using the bathroom. I was probably like young, right? I was using the bathroom and my uncle was like, yo,
scared.
don't shake it too long. Cause I was peeing and I was like making sure it didn't drip
sick.
on me. He was like, yo, don't start, you gotta relax when to shake. So then like a few years later, I was shaking that shit. I said,
Every
oh,
time-
this was this nigga was talking about.
When Savon tells us a little bit about his family, we're like, oh, that's why Savon is the way that he
Family,
is.
the men. It's the men. I wanna
it's
just
the-
have a, cause you posted a picture with a bunch of y'all.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, all these niggas got stories.
I was thinking to myself, nasty niggas.
Yeah,
Look.
I was like, oh,
Look,
nasty.
look,
It's like
look.
12 Savons.
Look at
Imagine.
y'all niggas, yeah.
12 Savons. Link.
Yeah.
There's a Dread
And he the
Savon.
oldest.
It's
Oh,
like
my
Dread
God.
Savon. Then it was like Short
Dread
Savon.
Savon.
It was like Caesar Savon. Braid Savon.
The multiverse comes
It was
at
a
you fast.
That was a
Comes at you
multiverse.
fast,
This
buddy.
has been a Need to Know podcast.
We gotta get get the fuck out of here.
It has been the Need to Know podcast. Is what you need to know when you need to know on the Need to Know podcast. Again, if you want more content, I know this is a short episode. Please head over to our Patreon. We have a ton of content for you there. Again, it's what you need to know when you need to know, man. We talking about busting nuts and busting ass. He talking about busting caps. Like, this is just what we do here, man. Love y'all. Peace.
Love y'all, man.
Deuces.